Everybody, how is it going? We got Proper, Fraga, how are you? Drake, Hugo, Chancey, Altar, guy with two names. Hey Cobain, how are you? Stationary piece of peace, yep. Quite stationary. So how's everybody doing? What's up, Red? Let's see. End this yet? If you're Ambien stream, big ups Ambien. Yeah, good points. I don't control what the house does, okay? I just own the property. How's it going, Ishikawa Kasumi? Lies? It's true. Here, Jeezy. Good man. Gonna cover his ass? Yeah. You guys probably all saw it, you know. The thing. Oh, it was... There were two songs that blocked, actually, Chancey. So I'm fixing it now, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm just, like, trimming the segment. It was the Jimi Hendrix song, and also I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance. Yeah, my pleasure. But yeah, I'm just trimming those segments out, so should be up within a day, maybe. Alright, play it? Alright, let's play it. Where is it? Play bloopers, I guess. Okay. I'm down. And that. This one.
Fiddle's a nigger, right? Fiddle's a nigger. Fiddle's a nigger.
Yeah, 40p. Big ups 40p.
What? Schwarzenegger's stupid, but people are dumb. What did he say? I said a take on Schwarzenegger. You know, his last fucking name, you stupid idiots? That's not a bad word, so shut the fuck up, you idiots. I didn't say the word you're insinuating I said, dumbass. Now fuck off.
Yeah, it was...
Okay. Morons. Let's continue.
He's dumb and stupid a lot? Yeah, because he was bothered by it. He was so bothered by this.
So let's ban some trolls.
You can tell, like, right here.
Here's one.
When he does this shit,
Who else?
you know he's bothered by it. Like, a lot. He knows he fucked up.
Exactly. Apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger has a name that he can't say anymore, right? Shut the fuck up.
Like, when he gets this toxic, yeah, he's bugged. He's right buggered.
Shut the fuck up.
While wearing the hat. Yeah, the hat just adds right onto it.
Well, I banned the idiot, so.
Yeah, and he can come right back in. It's not that hard to do.
Go either way, actually. I guess we'll try right first. Fiddle's a nigger.
Man, I love how I love that Game Tracker. I love how Game Tracker was right there in this last bit, right there. Big ups, Game Cucker. Dumb fuck. Amazing. That was great. Yeah, I watched that live. It was amazing. Good shit. What's up, Meerkat? That was great. What else we got? Yeah, that was the closest stationary word I've ever heard from him. What was this?
Also, as a side note, wouldn't you think that someone that had been content creating for 13 years would at least have a single recognizable logo?
Yep. Yep. This dude's a really good editor. Like, this dude knows what he's doing. All more than me, at least. Logo's fucking shit. That was great. I'm curious on a couple things, like... I'm curious what the play is going to be tonight. Like, is he going to... Like, he's probably going to talk about it, right? Like, honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Like, I mean, just like the last stationary thing, it was, you know, it was clear what he was trying to say. He just slurs his words too much. Right? So it's whatever, but like, But yeah, like the question is how much is it gonna bother him? Because like during the day stream, he went back to it frequently in the sense that, yeah, if this was Twitch, I would have gone banned, but it's YouTube, so like he did that like 3 times at least, you know? He's like, and I have to say he's doing that to make himself feel better, right? Because he's like, oh shit, I said this thing, right? You know, am I gonna get banned or whatever? Because it's happened before, right? Temporarily at least. And so I feel like he's saying that over and over again to make himself like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, you know, that type of thing. It's up super crazy. Gonna get banned for, he's not gonna get banned for this, dude. Out of all the things he does, if he got banned for this thing, I'd be like, what the hell, man? That's stupid. He got banned for a lot of other shit. TBH. But yeah, he should just ignore it. But he doesn't. Like, if something bothers him, he just has to keep talking about it. It's his own way of coping. His own way of coping is to just keep, like, coming up back around to it. He's gonna call everybody stupid idiots. He's gonna call everybody here a stupid idiot. Oh my god, I can't believe, like, dude. Like, I don't know about everybody else, I'm not making a big deal out of this, except for the fact that it's funny. Like, to laugh at you. Like, what you should do is laugh at yourself for saying that. Dumbass. Yeah, he should be banned for a lot of other things, not that thing. Not a slip of the tongue, man. Dude, his like pre-stream today was so fucking irritating.
Hello, hello.
I wonder if like, yo, you know that thing he does like every single day? Who had it? No, I know DDM had problems today. They're probably good. Yeah, like this thing, like he comes on, right? Like he comes on in full screen mode basically already. And he's always got to do this clown shit. This thing? You're such a fucking piece. Oh, you're fucking, that is so obnoxious, dude. Hey, what's up, Lopper? And he does that every day. Every single day. The funny thing is it's not on his, like, it's not on his shit, like, when he goes, like, pre-stream podcast mode on or whatever. But yeah. Every single goddamn time. And yeah, he had another moment today where, like, you can see him fucking revving into the... Like, you can see what he's doing, like, a mile away because he doesn't know how to use OBS.
It looks like a wall or whatever. And we'll alternate between them. All right, and I'm sure
there were several parts that were like
looks really spiffy,
super clown mode.
Sticks out on the
yeah, no, it's not spiffy. Your shit.
Play old school Street Fighter.
Schedule segment.
Podcast. We go a little bit into detail about my experience with this game.
Hold up shit to the camera.
Switch right on it.
Look at that.
It says, do you want to play in PS3 or PS4 mode? And PS4 works, you know. These foam pads on the bottom.
Foam pads, yeah.
What do you do to play out fighting games? This is the answer. I bought this for the beta of Street Fighter 5.
Oh, okay, so he's got a full screen here.
He
did a combo at some point of a full screen something and soundbox, and you could see it a mile away. And I'm like, I muted it on my phone.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna
like because I can't SOS other people's stream.
Plus game this month.
So
Godfall that I was interested in.
You see that shit coming, you like turn it off.
I'll tell you why, because it's actually a huge joke. Where do you hear this shit?
Yeah,
what? You're gonna get a good laugh out of this one. We'll talk about that later on the show. Anyway, it's a game I've already played. Get any benefit? I'm playing all first-person shooter, and it's on Xbox. Playing on Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
See? And what multiplayer games will I be?
Oh, maybe Rogeezy. I mean, he was begging for credits today, right? For that?
And Israel on PlayStation Network.
Specifically for that, right?
So playing it. Collection. Wonder.
Oh my god! Fuck you. Wait, what?
Right?
Wait, what prompted this one?
I was pure anniversary collection on Xbox instead of PlayStation. I have to buy it again. And I was curious. I wonder how much does it cost, right? So I looked into it this morning.
Click.
$30.
Yeah, and then I think this is when he brings out the
I don't.
And then okay, so now he's holding the box. He's holding the box in his hand. He went to grab it. It's on a table in front of him. Hang on.
Dropkick 2-1 arriving on station, passing fire control EU. Smoke. We are bingo fuel heading back to base.
Look at that. Look at that fucking dude.
$30. This game has been out.
Look at him. I cannot get enough of this garbage.
I don't care.
The absolute state of this thing. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like, this dude needs a frying pan to the back of the head or something. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
Nuclear missile ready.
Alright. Hey, you asked for it.
Nuclear launch detected.
What? The $30.
Yeah, so then he spends the remain. Where the fuck did he go here? You notice he's like leaving. He's leaving frequently during his like pre-streams now to go get shit,
To the point where it's
or to do something or to fix something. It's like he's getting up a lot more frequently than I'm kind of like historically used to. I think
So,
maybe it's a
if I were to
coincidence.
switch over Street Fighter from PlayStation to Xbox,
makes it
literally
better, so.
everything I want to play online would be on Xbox.
Yeah. He looks at himself to like he looks at himself. He's like, yeah, that's what I want right there. Like, that's exactly the look I want. He sees himself. Unfucking believable, dude. Gosh. Did it start yet?
It's very heavy.
Oh. Doesn't Blopper have more pop coins than you, Fraga? So if you guys were wondering how he did in the morning, we can review that since we got time. Yeah, I gotta turn this down a little bit. Awful. Hey, someone got a triple. Taylor got a triple. Okay, yo, yeah, the dude, the begging today. Oh my god. The begging today was so fucking bad, man. I was there with Rajeezy. We were like listening to it in Raw, because like main DDM exploded or something. But like, oh my god. Yeah, he gets like kind of like so you know, these 1 minute man tips, they're coming in after the break now. Coming in. I'm doing air quotes. Right. They're not coming in after the break, but they're being presented after the break. So he came back, he went into break at 48. No, was this 49? Yeah. No, yeah, here. Yeah, because I think Hamtar was after he came back. So he went into the break at 49, came out of the break at 78, bunch of trash, you know, whatever. And then we got a 30 from Game Cucker, and then it was like, that's the show. Oh yeah, and when Game Checker, dude, it's so funny how we can see when Game Checker gives him money. Like you can predict it, right? Whenever it feels like, oh my god, hype, I did this, like, yay, I beat a boss, yay. Game Checker gives him money, and he like attaches money to it, going like, man, that cool show like really deserved my money. I was compelled to tip you. Like, he says it exactly like that. This dude is, whoever this person is, if he's not like Swaggins or something, holy shit. Like, this dude is probably on par for most cucked, close to OIC, honestly. Like, this dude irritates me more than OIC. Because he's just, like, the soyest of boys. The absolute soyest of boys. He's OIC? Alright, well then OIC's the soyest of boys, isn't he? It's funny, because, like, he handholds him, right? Like, it's almost like his mom. Remember how Phil tell the story, like, you know, my parents would give me stuff specific, like, for specific good things I did, right? Like, I got an A in, I don't know, African American Studies or something, right? And he would get a toy out of it, of some kind. That's like Game Checker, right? He's kind of giving him, like, breadcrumbs And then when he accomplishes something, he's like, "All right, here's your big boy tip." That type of thing. They already doxed. Dude, the doxing stuff that occurs on these, I honestly kind of don't follow anymore because, like, I don't even know if these people are real or if it's like a whale sock, honestly. What's up, Kramer? How you doing, man? But yeah, I mean, he was allegedly doxed. Singapore boy is Slayer, right? I mean, Slayer's gonna be tithing today. I mean, I think every stream right now has like a cuck associated with it who gives a lot of money, right? So Lost Judgment's gonna be Slayer. Metroid Dread's a Game Trekker, right? Halo Infinite's kind of like on the chopping block. This rando, oh gee, I wonder who this is, gave him 50 out of fucking nowhere yesterday. So that's great. And then GTA is like GTA Slayer, but he's kind of, you know, he's kind of lagging, you know. And so we have this dude from Sweden, apparently. Did I even have this dude on file? No, of course I didn't. So Rando from Sweden allegedly gives him $113 and then $5. So big ups. There's B50 versions of Bruce Wayne equals Batman. I don't know. And again, I'm still trying to figure out how easy it is to do the VPN thing. I've done the VPN thing. I've gotten to where you enter your billing address and it makes me put in a local billing address to that country, to the country of origin. So like I get to where, like if I was doing Sweden, for example, I'd get to billing address and I couldn't put my local address because my credit card's associated to my local address, right? Can you lie on your billing address and just put something random and it'll go through? Is that how it works? Because like I feel like it wouldn't, right? If you put the wrong if you put the billing address of another country, then it won't work, right? Yeah, Blooper can't get it to work either, it looks like. See, the thing about lying, Rogeezy, is that like you can't, because your credit card has a billing address associated with it, period. Like, you can't lie about that unless you... So we're talking about a... Like, I would do it right now if going onto a VPN didn't, like, break my stream, probably. Because it's gonna DC me. But, like... when... Okay, so let's say I was going to... let's say I was going to super chat. I'm gonna do it on my other screen so that I don't, like, maybe dox myself. So if I went to here and I did this. Okay, so like if I'm okay, so if this is Firefox, right? Okay. So if I wanted to super chat him, right? You know, you can adjust the money, and the way it's gonna work is that, you know, depending on if you're on a VPN, it's gonna adjust this for local currency for wherever your VPN is, right? Yeah, screenshot and blur would make more sense, wouldn't it? But like when you get to the part where you enter your credit card information, the billing address isn't going to be set for what you set it for. You're going to have to enter in a billing address. You're going to have to physically enter one. And when you try to, it won't work because it's like you can't enter in your billing address because you're in the US. By you I mean me, right? And it won't let me like change that. I have to pick a local address, like all the cities and all the states or provinces or whatever. Can't use PayPal though. I mean, I guess. But I mean, for PayPal, it's kind of irrelevant. No, John Doe. I don't know if this is true for everybody. I can't use PayPal through YouTube. I have to use a credit card. Like, it makes me use a credit card. Yeah, if I could use PayPal, I just use PayPal. I can't. I've tried. I've tried to use anything else. I can literally only use a credit card. So... No, he tipped, but we're talking kind of like on general. Use PayPal on YouTube. Okay, let me go to it on mine. Let me go to it on mine, and then here I'm gonna go to a stream. That's I go to DDM just in case I accidentally tip. I don't want to give it to fucking Phil. All right, so if I like do that, I do super chat. Okay, so I buy and send. Oh wait, so wait, no, I can add PayPal for US. Can I do that for foreign? Shit, I gotta look at that again, because when I swear, when I tried to do it for foreign, it like wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. Like, I couldn't pick anything but credit card when I picked a different country other than the US. Depends on the country. Okay, yeah, I gotta play around with this then afterwards. Oh, I heard something. I heard this. We got a $10 donation to Jasper's Angels from Foof without a message. So, thank you, Foof. Big ups to Foof. Biggest ups to Foof. Thank you so much. There's no way Phil has actual fans in like India and shit. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's got fans like all over fucking Europe. I don't know what the difference is, right? What happened? Someone get banned? Nah, you're good. No, I know, but like, okay, I swear, I explored a lot of options. I explored every option that I could tell when I tried to do that. After this stream, I will attempt it again. But no, I know you can actually pick what currency right away, you know? Like, as soon as you are on the VPN, like, if I'm on my normal, you know, account and I hit to super chat, this will immediately be the local currency. So if I'm in Brazil, it'll be BRL. If I'm in UK, it'll be GBP. If I'm in Europe somewhere, it'll be EUR, SEK, DKK, whatever, you know? But, okay, I'll play around, because, yeah, when I was in a foreign currency, I only had the option to pick a credit card. And when you only have the option to pick a credit card, it doesn't give you the option to have a local billing address. BRL, fake currency. It kind of is, actually, the Brazilian real. I saw a documentary about the Brazilian real one time, and it basically saved their economy, apparently. They just, like, created a new currency out of nowhere. They hired, like, 3 economists or something like that, because their currency was, like, going straight down the shitter, and then they just created the Brazilian real, and it, like, fixed their economy. I'm like, okay, cool. That's pretty sweet. That's the URL with... we got a $5 donation from Cobain, and it says, Huh. Big ups. Big ups, Cobain. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all whatever. Fix the popcoin economy is just fine. Are you done? No, of course not. But yeah, I mean, what's a jib? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, this came in via a tip. Because, like, DSP was like, why is the currency all weird? I mean, why is the currency all weird? It's like, why are there, like, what's the specific significance of this number, 11378? And this dude's like, that's what 1,000 SEK turned into, I guess. 10914. What, did it fall off a cliff in a day? That was like the other day, right? Oh, that's weird. Opcoin to USD exchange rate. Opcoin holds no intrinsic value. I guess like a lot of things. I created a crypto wallet the other day. By the other day, I mean like yesterday. That's exciting. Time for me to lose all my money. Link? The hell's Link? Is that a cryptocurrency? We got a $1 donation from Kasumi. Sorry for the small donation, but wanted to contribute a little, at least, to a good cause. P.S. Please don't dox me. Well, you're in luck, Kasumi. First of all, thank you for that. Second of all, because I'm basically the middleman. The only one who can dox you is the charity you just donated to, which is the Best Friends Animal Society. It just literally goes through me. I don't touch it at all, which was kind of the point. So big ups. Yeah, I don't get crypto, but I just made it. It goes directly to them, or like one... I assume with each tip, Rajizi. Like, if you imagine that the Best Friends Animal Society is DSP, and you guys are pay pigs, and I would be like Streamlabs or Stream Elements. That's like kind of my role. I just like facilitate the transfer, sort of, except I'm not even touching it. I'm like one step removed from them even. It's just my link. It goes straight through me. Oh, looks like he's back. Diggy Piggy's here.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the late stream. Welcome to the continuation of Lost Judgment. Tonight, we will attempt to get through some of the school story side missions, because we essentially now are at the end of the game. We're at chapter 11 of 13, and if we actually just focused in solely on the side content itself, we should make good progress. We could probably, if we wanted to, beat the game within a couple streams. The way that these games work, typically Yakuza as well as Judgment, is that the last couple chapters are solely story, and they turbo through the stories, like zoom, 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 cutscene, action, and within a few hours you end up beating the game. So we could easily do that, but the fact that we've spent so much time invested in the side content of the game, I want to see the resolution to the school stories, okay? I haven't seen it. When Kat was playing this game months ago, she put a lot of time into the school stories and basically couldn't
yeah, thanks for putting that.
She gave up on it. So, I want to do it.
There's nothing about it, Dominic. Just a bunch of addicts.
Right now, we're 50 hours. Yes, 50 hours into this game. We basically, for 2 months, played 20 hours a month, and then there was like a week before that where we played like 10 hours. So, let's have a good time tonight. Let's get ready for relaxation and chill, because that's exactly what it's going to be. In fact, let me turn the fan on, because the fan has been off all day. It's been cold, but now it's actually a little warmer in here. I want to cool it down a bit.
Why didn't you do that before you started up the stream? Oh shit, what's the clock in time? God damn it, why do I always do this?
Yes, so
I'm gonna say, what's 7:08, I guess?
Being that tonight is going to be side stuff, I'm going to start off with the bike club, which we're already in the middle of. We're going to see how it goes. All right, hopefully we can finish up bike club, and we can move on to another club tonight. I think we can actually finish up the dance club. We're in the finale of that. We actually had to get our what was it, attractiveness or whatever that stat was. We had to get it higher, and we did that by doing bike club. So now we can actually do bike club and that, and we can finish both of those.
Why did he say the N-word while wearing a Nazi hat? Why indeed?
The problem with bike club is it's very grindy. Like, we've got the rest of the circuit we're in now. We got another circuit, and then the finale, and then the final boss. It's all very grindy and time consuming. So since we're going to do that, I hope you guys will chill with me tonight and have some fun conversation and have a good time with the game as well as hanging with me. It's not just going to be about just the game tonight because this is going to be a lot of grindy missions. And
Yeah, it's going to be about giving me money.
You guys to have fun conversation, then focus in on the grindy shit. Okay.
And what else?
Now,
I've
noticed the last few Lost Judgment streams that sadly support has not been great. Except then all of a sudden one person comes in and ends up like dropping a big contribution.
That happens a lot of the time, not just this
I'm
stream,
very grateful
dude.
for that, but that's not ideal. You know, I'm not looking
Not
for
ideal.
one person to say, "Oh, look, Phil's having a slow stream tonight with Lost Judgment as usual. Let me come in and support the stream solely." The one person. I would prefer if you guys are all having a good time, please contribute in whatever way you can. Right now we're at 334 members. That's the most we've ever had. That's the record high. If we get one new member tonight, we hit another new record, which is awesome. Okay. Super chats, super stickers, they're great. I'll give a shout out for those. Of course, tips help a ton. And as you know, we have reward tiers for tips. We've raised $50 in tips. It'll be Gunner glasses. If we raise $100 in tips, you get to choose a hat. Now, earlier today, I wore the pilot hat. So that means tonight the hats eligible will be the cowboy hat, the fake hair hat, the Santa hat, and the Punisher beanie. Okay.
Maybe you should explain it after like they hit the
I
goal.
think the Santa hat is probably the best one for the season.
Like you think
People
it's
don't
like
always pick.
tantalizing if you present
Of course,
the options ahead of
if you raise
time.
the full tips goal tonight of $150, it'll be a vest of your choice. I really doubt we're going to do that. Just being honest,
Listen,
I
no,
very,
we can't
very
keep this
doubt
up.
that we're going to hit the
Nat
vest goal
Cobain.
tonight. Being that,
I don't think he does.
This is one of the late night slower streams for Lost Judgment.
I think
know
he thinks that everything's going to be okay forever. And maybe it
just
will. Who
throwing that
knows?
out there. We did get one contribution to start tonight, and it was from Slayer0804. What's going on, Slayer? It's good to see you here tonight. It took me $1.50 to get the stuff started and said, back for another Lost Judgment stream. It's another hot and humid day here in Singapore. Looking forward to seeing more school story missions. All right. Well, then you're in the right place because, like
It's
I
a
said,
hot and humid day in
that's
Singapore.
definitely
Here's
the
money.
focus tonight.
Right.
With this, I definitely want to get as far as I possibly can in the bike club, if not complete the bike club. If we beat the bike club, I'd like to move on to another club. But I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. We're going to find out. Okay? All right. Is everyone ready? Let's get ready. Let's boot her up.
Slayer was docs, right? Yeah, Slayer was docs.
Here we go. What's going on, Guts? Good evening. What's going on, Jade? Good evening. How's
Nuclear
everyone
missile ready.
Mario Brothers, what's going on? Just don't worry, we're ready to conversate. Awesome.
Slayer's
I
not.
really don't wanna just be
Slayer's not in the chat. I can't hit him
mics
yet.
all night.
Can't hit him unless he talks.
Seriously, it's gonna be boring.
Right?
Okay. Tyrone, good evening. Okay. Redemption Games, how you doing? Happy streaming. Thank you, Redemption.
I guess I'll keep an eye out for him.
What's funny is the game doesn't count cutscenes into the length of the game. Like it says.
Wait, does he ever talk?
5 hours,
He does, right?
I've recorded over 50, so it's not.
Conversate. That's a Wings meme, right?
Okay, you guys ready?
Cobain. The way you do it is, I think I changed the price. I think I made him cheaper
Welcome
too.
back to another late night stream of
Let me,
Lost Judgment.
let me
Now we've
put
played
it
this
in
game,
the,
no exaggeration, for
put it in
over
the
2
chat.
months.
I'll pin it.
We're over 50 hours
So
into
you
the
do
playthrough.
exclamation.
The good news is,
name,
we're in the
and then
finale.
do either
We're in
name.
chapter 13. Excuse me. We're in
130,
chapter 11. The game only has
or
13
cost it.
chapters. So, if we
And I think
wanted
I
to, we could
lowered the cost
head
to
first into the story and finish it. But I put a lot of time
30. Maybe.
into the
Yeah, let me
game,
double check by
and I
accident.
want to finish up the school stories that we put so much time into. So I really feel our best course of action for tonight, since we've maximized the bike, is to just keep doing the bike missions. I know it's
bike.
going to be tedious. I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh my god, it's so lengthy. I'll agree with you because I know for
I
a
agree
fact
with you.
there's too many of these.
Oh yeah,
But
they're 30 points
I
now.
want to finish this up. So I think we should just do it.
Of
Let's
napalm?
head right into the death
Closest thing to
race.
napalm I have is A10
Okay.
strafing run, but I'm still tweaking it. So it's like an alpha stage.
are.
I'm gonna add like rockets to it
What the hell is
and
this?
kind of make like a scorched
A
earth
protest.
type of effect on the DSP chat.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm looking at.
Gangsters, get out! Biker gangs are the scum of society. Kick them out of a gin show. What's up with these people?
Yep.
Biker
How
gang
far is he in this
prevention
game?
group?
I don't actually know.
Prevention
He-
group.
he
Oh, they're the
alleged
ones that were working with
earlier
at-risk
today
youth, that sort of thing.
That he can
Yeah, that's them, and they've
he
got
can
pretty
beat this. He
extreme
can beat it right now.
Definitely don't seem to have the same
Apparently.
opinion as old man Sayama.
But he said he wants to do all the side quests.
Who are they?
So
These guys won't lay a hand on us no matter what we say. Let's use them for a little stress relief, eh? Yeah, sounds great.
wow. Those
Ow!
reactions.
Bastards, think you can get away with that? I'll beat your ass.
Stop!
Don't touch them, you idiot. They'll get arrested. Hey, isn't that the vice rep of the bike gang prevention group?
You're all sewer rats scavenging this city.
And the only reason you haven't been stamped out is because you're smart enough to not bite the citizens. You're Otsuki-san, aren't you? You must be feeling pretty low and desperate these days. What was that?
Well, I mean,
promise
this
you
was
public?
this was the
I'll
game
get
that
rid
he
of all
made
the bikers into the
$1,000.
chin show. Isn't that what you
tip on
said?
at one time? So
There's no such thing as a sewer rat who understands politics. Surprising. Oh, there is such a thing as a sewer rat who understands politics.
me and my wife. had a
Surprising,
long
but I think I'll
comment during
exterminate you
this
anyway.
going through break.
Bastard.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
Wow.
Rakutaris. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I mean, some things,
Hey,
but not
what are
everything.
you doing, Atsuki-san? Stop that. The citizens
Like,
want
when I-
us
when I was-
gone. We can't just sit around and be diplomatic with them.
Stop that!
You know, it
I
depends
don't
on their
care. Just
personality
back off
too.
For now, we're
to be
gonna lose
honest.
everything if you keep going.
Because
You say so.
like you may share a lot of things
Let's
in
go,
common,
everyone.
but if you're very independent people, then like then sometimes you just do your own thing anyway, right? Like I saw this a lot in like the gun community,
Like robots.
where a lot of people were like,
I guess Made in Heaven
or
isn't
the
getting
firearms
along
community, where
with the
they were
other
like,
groups right now.
you know,
I hope
hey,
this
I got my
doesn't
wife
lead to
into like
anything
shooting
more.
or whatever, and you know she may or may not got
Okay,
into
then.
it, but and then sometimes they'll shoot together, but sometimes they don't want to shoot together, and you know, most of the time they'll say, I wish I didn't do that because now she's using all my goddamn ammo, stuff like that.
Yagami-sama.
But yeah, I mean, you
Nice
know,
to meet you,
it's
Yagami-sama.
just one facet of many things. I'm not a relationship expert by any means, by the way. So
Don't tell me you're my next opponent. Oh, but I am. Plus, I'm an officer of the
Yeah,
Raging Angels and Rina
hope,
Minagawa-sama's
you know.
patron.
My name
things
is
pick up for you, dude.
Chachako Seiryo.
hang in there.
Does that mean?
Did you say patron? What does that mean? It means I've been sponsoring Rina-sama for a long time, ever since she impressed me with her
Yeah, what's
exemplary
up, Ravens
doctrine.
Dolphin?
Well, that's
Private VPN.
interesting. I gotta say,
info
you don't
from-
really
Okay.
look like a wild biker chick.
Did you
I'm upper class.
so you try to go through PayPal? Interesting.
Comfort's a heck of a drug. I had
Like
all
I have
need.
yet to have
Never felt
anybody
envy or want or
confirm
desire.
with me that they've been able
Can
to
you
do that.
imagine how incredibly boring that is?
You have
Well, I had one
What
person
Rina-sama gave me was
sort
a
of
way to
confirm it to
escape
me,
that
but
boredom. That's what
I don't know,
death
man.
races do. Sounds a bit much for a fancy lady like
It was,
you.
um,
Wouldn't it be more
I
fun
think it was
to
Hot
just go
Tea.
home and have a tea
I think
party?
it's Hot Tea that said he did it before.
Are you
but,
mocking me?
Like,
Oh no.
I need a strong explanation of how it went through, because like there's part of the process that I couldn't figure out that he
She
was
looks
explaining to
pissed.
me.
You fucking shit!
Whoa! You better shut your cocky mouth, you shithead.
Huh?
I did have tea parties and shit when I was a kid, okay? And like I said, I nearly killed me with boredom.
Huh?
Dick,
But I wouldn't let it. I fought for my life, and I found out what I was looking for. You got that? Sure, whatever.
You shouldn't be distributing
I'll
these
race
coins.
you, and I'm gonna beat
Yeah,
you.
Blooper, you shouldn't be giving your
After
coins
you
out.
consider wasting
I
your
feel like
life
that.
like
I
that.
feel like that
Ha,
breaks our
go ahead and
covenant.
Try, Yagami.
I have this
Oh my
like feeling
God.
that that's against the spirit of the covenant.
Okay. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. Oh
Can
yeah?
you scam him? You want me to take all his coins?
I missed them all. I seriously did.
Do you have any allies, Blooper? Do you have a single one? This is what happens when you're the 1%, man. Everyone
Whoa.
turns on you.
Oh, I
This
don't
is
even
this
know
is
what
why you don't
happened.
want to be the 1%.
I got
Unless
stuck
you
at
have
the
like
side,
a
but
bunch
at
of
least I could
bodyguards.
do them out.
SOS? Is this an SOS? That's kind of what I was. I wasn't close. How does one get popcorn? Well, I'm glad you asked him.
I hit 3 of them with one
You
dash.
accumulate 1 pop coin every 5 minutes by being in chat. You can gamble it, and you can beg for it.
Okay, just this one and the boss.
That's it.
Well, okay. Boss
Not me
time.
though. Don't beg me for it. There's OIC detractors. He donates to make people punch the air. God. Check if you have popcorn. If you want to check how much popcorn you have, type exclamation
I'm catching
point
him slowly.
coins or points.
I hit the boss! Nice! Nope. Tried to speed boost, I said fuck that, and I speed boost too.
There's some other things you can enable with loyalty points, but I'm hesitant to
And I hit
do
him with my
that because of
dash,
how
too.
out
Look
of
at that.
absolutely out of control you people have gone already with just the gambling mechanic.
Bouncing speaker. You can't hear, she has infinite dash, is what I told you guys about last time. The game's like Mario Kart where it completely cheats.
Yeah, I think we're Jeezy's the only one
Bosses
left
can
in
infinitely
this
have
chat that's
dashes,
sane.
even though they don't have them stored. They can just keep using them. Which is complete and utter bullshit that obviously shouldn't happen. But the game just cheats. Okay. Easy peasy. First win of the night, thank God, because there's going to be many
Yeah,
more.
there's a reason that laws exist, guy with two names. The government's here to protect you from yourselves.
It is a cheating AI.
purchase
It's
popcorn
100%
with real
copied off
money.
of Mario Kart, where the enemy all of a
I
sudden.
mean, there's probably a
has
secondary
dash
market
and
with,
over and
like,
over.
you know,
Speed boost.
Fraga. Because Fraga's got a shit
Sweet.
ton of popcorn. So you can do it on the black market, but I'm not involved in that.
Did that just really happen?
Oh.
Yes, stupid. Ha ha ha! Rina-sama, has the god of street racing abandoned me? What have I done to deserve this?
What was this?
Hey,
Oh, stop being so overdramatic. You lost one race.
What?
What? Listen, I don't know what doctrine the raging angels live by, but I know you're better off writing your own doctrine. Huh? But if I do that, the street racing god will punish me.
the street god is dead.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
Jeezy thinks I should make the gambling
Yeah,
way more
yeah.
punishing. I was actually
Yup,
thinking
which
about
means
that.
We have to walk on our own 2 feet.
I was thinking
There's
about
no
making it
theory,
like,
at least on
if
this
you
plane
hit
of
like the
existence.
top part, you
I
can
think I
get
read that
triple, but
somewhere.
everything else is a loss.
Maybe that's
like
true.
where the odds are still
At the
kind of
very
the
least,
same, but
might
you
be easy
lose
to
more
follow your
often. Does
Instructions.
that make
Alright.
sense? So the overall odds are essentially
There's
the
no
same,
street god,
but
then
each
the war might as
individual
well
roll,
belong to me.
you either make a lot more per roll or you lose it all per roll. But you have a higher chance of
Alrighty then.
losing it all per roll. It's the same thing in
Surprisingly
Inevitable Error. It's
simple-minded,
exactly the same
really.
thing, sort of.
And now I got 3 victories.
I mean,
on
as long as you
my
don't use
Oh,
gamble
boy.
all every single time.
Guess it's time for the boss fight.
Monogamy.
How dare you take out my officers? I see what's going on, you know. You're a messenger of Satan, here to show chaos and disruption. Huh? Tomorrow night, I'm taking you down myself in a race. Once I do that, the gates of heaven will open for me. That's right! The gates to heaven! Oh my god.
It's fucking
Wow.
cringe.
Yikes.
So to sum it up,
So can I take that as a promise you'll race me?
Yeah.
You sure can. And I'll have you staring at my ass the whole time. Get it? Because you'll be behind her. She'll be, you know, winning the race.
Yeah, we get it. We get it,
All right,
Dave.
Guts up. By the way, if you're
get
taking
it.
a look, Guts is the only stat I haven't maxed. So by finishing Bike Club, I might actually max all the stats for every other club. Huh.
I watched
Alright.
Fair Play Metroid Dread and it was nothing but pain. Yep.
Simple Bubble, awesome. He says he really likes the new
Pain and hand
logo
holding.
for the channel. Looks like it's DSP gaming, basically kind of like old school Street Fighter lettering. So yeah, awesome. Thank you. I love it too. Good evening, Yagabi-san. Seems like your races have been going well. Yeah, they are. And next up, I'm
we knew
racing
that, at
Rina
least.
Minagawa. Rina Minagawa-chan. No, they're not very good. After Reiji Murasaki died, she became unstoppable. Reiji Murasaki was her representative. Yeah, she was always crazy, but Reiji was the one person that she actually listened to. She respected him just as much as the other Made in Heaven kids did. She gave him extra respect, actually.
And I'm
You might
still,
say that she saw
I'm
him as
still
a
waiting
god.
on Slayer to show
God.
up in the chat to
I
nuke
should
him, by
ask
the way.
Sayama-san about Rina Minagawa.
Maybe he'll never show up in chat.
Reiji Murasaki was a very charismatic
Does
person
he?
among all the
Does that dude ever chat, or does he just literally get... Is he one of those people that just give him money and attach,
Well,
like,
he
his
had
hand holding
courage,
to the
sincerity,
money?
smarts, and strength. everything that young people admire.
In all likelihood.
So all those things made him irresistible, especially to a bunch of edgy kids.
In other words,
And Rita Minagawa was one of those?
Yes.
Yes, and she admired him even more than the rest did. And that's really saying something. To be honest, she
Still
was
pay the guy
utterly,
the logo.
completely
He doesn't pay
devoted to
anybody
Reiji.
anything.
Devotion, huh? When Reiji died in the accident, she saw it as some sort of unholy event. Wait, a holy event?
He can't imagine
She believed
paying
that at the very moment
employees
Reiji's life was extinguished.
like
he
suit
became
like
a god.
contractor employees.
Where did
let's
she
say.
get this crazy idea like that? I don't know, but she never went off her rocker like that when Reiji was alive. My theory is that Reiji didn't actually want her to continue doing the death races. And I have a reason for this theory, you know. Reiji secretly promised me something. That she would disband Made in Heaven. Ah.
huh?
Really? He did that? Interesting. Well, I'll tell you the whole story. During my time in the traffic division, I tried a bunch of times to convince Reiji to disband the group. Eventually, I was outright begging him to stop the death races. Of course, he didn't listen at first, but then one day, one of his members was badly injured in an accident. And then he finally listened to me.
Oh man.
I think I finally get what you were saying, old man. I
Yeah,
tell you,
half this
I
chat
don't
is
ever want to see
crippling
that
gambling
happen to one of my
addiction.
guys ever again.
Do I need to tone this down,
We're
guys?
racing as fast as we can towards death.
I had the
We should
cooldown
be
at like
the future.
5 minutes before. I
I'm
dropped it to a
gonna
minute.
support
I can always put it back up to
So I
5.
made a decision. You'll love old geezer. I'm going to disband Made in Heaven.
Does that mean
So before he died, Reiji Murasaki had agreed to disband the gang?
Yes.
Yes. We were so close, but then that stupid car chase had to happen. It was the very next night that the traffic division tailed him, and then he was gone. Did any of the other members know about Reiji Murasaki's last wish?
Don't think so.
I tried to tell them, but they just wouldn't believe me. Especially not by the vice representative, Akatsuka-kun. In fact, he flew into a rage when I told him. Huh.
Well,
All right, I'm upping the
Reiji would never
I'm upping the
disband group
cooldown
or a family, he
on
said.
gamble.
Ha, but seriously.
What I should do is during
So
a
after that, I
restream,
looked
I
at
have it a
it
certain
and
way, and during
This is
a
all news
like
to me.
during
Promise to disband
a
Made in Heaven
like
has
a
been
chill
obtained
stream,
evidence.
I have it another way.
Okay. Now I'm imploring you, Yagami-san. Please try
Is
to
that
help
reasonable to you
Minagawa
guys?
and Yusuo
What do you think?
See the light. They don't know about Reiji's final wish. And what if they do end up in a horrible accident and lose their
Yep.
lives? Well, sure, I want to help them. That's the whole reason that I joined Made in Heaven.
Can you turn off the chatters? I want to gamble more.
Okay. Alright, guys, please stop derailing the fucking chat, and I mean it. Like, people are now talking about, oh, did you see what this detractor said about feeling... No one cares. No one gives two fucks about what idiots
You
said
seem to
made
care
up about
considering
me,
how
and,
mad
you
you're
know,
getting.
They do it every day. No one gives a fuck. Please stop. We're here to have a chill stream. You guys should be, you know, relaxing, having a good time, talking with me about stuff, not talking about detractor shit. And I'm actually angry that you're doing it because we're not having conversation right now. I have to ignore you because I'm not going to talk about that stuff, and you guys know that. So, but one time I'm saying it, stop it right now. Okay? All
Okay.
right.
Great. Earlier today,
All right, we're right into the death race.
earlier today,
we go.
someone brought up something in Fortnite, like oh yeah, he was tipped like by Chicken Man, and it was like they're introducing
Here we go again.
a first-person shooter mode into Fortnite, and he was basically
As
like,
always, that's really
don't talk
loud.
up to me about Fortnite. Like, not only do I not care about Fortnite, but I want to actively
God,
discourage
besides that
discussion
speaker.
about Fortnite. I'm like, dude, that is such a
The
weird
problem
reaction to a
part is the
video
beauty of the
game
engine,
question,
The one I love
honestly.
is the asphalt.
That is a very
First
weird
kiss
reaction.
tasted of death.
Time to die!
Right in the dial.
Like, what you could have stopped at was, I don't really care about Fortnite, so it doesn't matter too much to me, period.
Yeah.
But like he has to always take something
Alright.
one step further, doesn't he? Yeah, don't talk about video games in my fucking video game stream. Thanks.
Grab me.
Now you must offer up the very last dregs of your soul to the race. Your noble death on the circuit shall be your road to God. Yes, of course. Uh-oh, we're gonna come back alive, you and me both. Okay, hold on.
Are you
Okay.
banning somebody? Somebody getting limbed?
Yes, no one's dying in this race.
What are you doing?
You idealist. Let's fly, angels. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm upping the
Alright,
gambling
go.
cooldown
Now we
to
do Angels spawn
300
quest line. They're riding too.
seconds. That's
Of
5
course
minutes.
they are. They're the attendees
Okay.
and mourners who really get tonight's funeral rites going.
That will give you an opportunity to maybe
Gosh,
accumulate
too
a
loud.
pop coin
If I get hit
before
with
you
this during the
gamble.
race, it'll be really bad. Okay,
Okay, so it's 5 minutes.
let's do this. Let's get out of here and get to another plot line. This one's obnoxious.
See, inevitable error. See, like, all you gotta do is, instead of gambling like 100 every minute, gamble 500 every 5 minutes. Same thing, right?
Boom!
I will change it back for chill streams or something.
Whoa, that person... What the hell? That didn't look right.
You guys are all turning into DSP. Okay. This is what happens when you are controlled by a
I
bitch
took out 3.
trying to help you. This is a
4.
lesson. Or something.
Nice, we got like another 2. There's only 3 left in the boss. Wow, that was fast. That was some good racing right there, man. Some good old-fashioned death racing.
Yeah, Kramer, you bring up a good point. Like,
Damn, wipe
this
them all the
is
fuck
pretty
out.
apparent, but I didn't really think about this until recently, and I haven't heard anyone else like talk about it. Maybe it's just because it's so obvious, right? When you think about like a stream, think about any stream that has monetization enabled and like memberships and how that works, right? Generally speaking, you're gonna have like, let's say you've got 1,000 people watching your stream, you're gonna have a percentage of that as members, right? Let's dial it back a little bit because Phil's a smaller streamer. So even like a detractor who's monetized and has members, right? Out of the anywhere from 200 to 300 people watching, right? Their membership numbers are going to be like,
Even though I'd already hear
like their overall membership numbers is going to be generally a percentage of that, right? It's like the opposite with Phil.
She had the boost for no reason. They gave her a boost because she didn't have one.
And at the same time, the people participating in chat are oftentimes not members. So it's like completely backwards with him, I feel like. Which is, you know, it's obvious.
There you go. She,
You know,
again,
it's
she
obvious.
didn't have one.
You know. But yeah, like his membership, his total membership numbers in comparison to his viewers,
I'm just gonna keep boosting.
like his average viewer count is like 150% almost, you know? It's super weird. It's super duper weird.
You already lost. Shut up. I'll look at cinematic for the end.
It's over.
Yeah, that's a funny thing. He totes these benefits of membership, and it's like they don't take advantage of them because, well, those are worthless benefits, number one. But
It's official.
these people don't participate in his chat, so they can't take advantage of any of the fucking benefits. And then the other benefits, what? You get to vote twice instead of once.
Good evening, Derek. How you doing?
You get to do more work for the same outcome.
Need for Beans.
Yay.
Just did a $4.20 super chat. Said keep up the grind. Thank you to Need for Beans. What a name.
Uh,
I got the need. The need for beans.
yeah, that's.
Thank you for the super chat.
That's where that is.
Fruit says cleaning out your computer's vents and power vent makes your computer run better. I actually just cleaned my computer like 2 days ago.
Did you,
I
Phil?
took I was actually wiping down the whole office with
What'd
the,
you do?
you know, the cleaner wipes that I
What's
use
up?
every once in a while to disinfect. And I was like, you know, let me do the computer. I was like, Zoo, like, oh, the thing was like black. I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. The thing gets so much dust and dirt in it.
What did you do exactly? Can you explain how you cleaned your computer? I'm
Good evening,
curious.
Woke. How you doing?
Okay.
Good to
well,
see you. Okay, so we did it. Looks like I won.
Hey, my computer was black. Your computer doesn't get black. It gets like white or gray with dust, dude.
Hey,
Was it like soot? You keep it by your chimney? What the fuck?
Hey!
You know?
are you gonna make me quit too?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I get it. I'll leave the team, but there's something I gotta do.
Yeah, that's what I wanted him to clarify, Star Wars nerd. The way that he was describing it, it almost sounded like he just wiped it down or something.
Hey,
He's like,
what the fuck?
because it's annoying to clean out a PC
Take me
because
to
you
heaven
have
right now.
you have to
Take me to where
unplug
it
all
is.
the shit, right?
What the fuck?
Especially if your computer's in like kind of a hard to reach place like me. Mine's not just like it's like kind of off to the side and the back. So you gotta unplug all the shit, and then you're gonna have to plug it back, and you're like, fuck, and then you have to fucking carry it outside. I'm not gonna dust it in my room,
Crazy.
right? That's
Crazy.
insanity. And I take it outside, and then I have one of those little like blower,
Hey,
like a
what kind of
handheld
stupid
blower
crap are you
thing, so I
doing
don't have to
now?
use those little cans.
If I have to
dust
leave the
cans.
angels, then there's no
You
meaning
just
to
plug
life.
it in
There's
and
just
turn
no
on the
meaning.
zzz, and it like blows air out at a like high velocity. And you just dust that motherfucker.
Minagawa?
But it sounds to me like he
Come on,
just wiped
Yagami.
it down.
You just give me your orders. Order me to die. Why don't you tell me what you want to die so badly, Minagawa? You think dying in a race is meaningful?
Talking
but
about a guy that
what I saw
believes
you
that a
trying to
fan
do
can
was a
freeze your
pointless
PC.
suicide mission. You know, when I was
Are
a
those
young
air
child,
blowers
I had
compared
to
to
stop
cans?
going
They're
to
good,
school
Cobain.
because
I bought this on Amazon like 7 or 8
I
years
didn't have
ago.
any friends, never mind any.
I remember I was using it during
It
college,
helped that my parents were shitheads who thought of me as a
and
nuisance.
it's good.
So I
Like,
lost all hope
you
in
can get a
living.
lot more
I was
force
just
out of it, and
apathetically waiting
it
to
doesn't have
die
the
each day.
the
The world
huge
seemed
limitations
all-rated.
of that
Hey,
can the
Minagawa, what
can
are you trying to
duster.
say? I'm saying that he
The advantage of the
changed
can
all.
duster is it's
Only Reiji
more
Murasaki.
portable, I guess. You know. But yeah, if you clean your peripherals or your PC or
This guy
whatever
inspired
out
a lot of
in
people,
any
didn't
sort of meaningful
He was like
frequency,
the sun to me. He brightened my world.
I would say
From
it's
the
worth
moment that I met
investing
him,
in
he
that.
showed me the joy of writing, the joy of living, and also the joy of falling in love.
Yeah, the
Wow.
attachments are
You
exactly
were-
the factor.
Oh, it was hopelessly one-sided, but at least my world finally had some color to it. And then he died. I mean, yeah, I
And they're
have
not super
narcissistic
duper
depression.
expensive,
You're
at least
absolutely right.
as far as I know now.
That's 100% correct. I watched my son set forever.
Main advantage of the can duster is
It
you
didn't
can
sound
use
like a
to
car
get
crash.
high.
It sounded like
Well,
plates were dropping or something. He used to
I
talk about
suppose that's
death a
true.
lot, you know. He would ask me, where do you think that we'll go when we pass away? When one of his boys got hurt real bad and almost died, he got all sentimental.
Rena.
Hey,
Oh,
Rita,
yeah, yeah.
did
If that's
you
the
know
case
that
for
a
you,
long
Cobain,
time
then
ago,
absolutely,
the
I would
Norse
invest
Vikings
in
had
one of
this
those things.
belief that if they died in battle, that they go to Valhalla and the warrior's heaven. Maybe you're saying if we die during a race, we'll go to the racer's heaven? Haha! Is that why you were spouting that stupid
Today's
doctrine in
cleanings
the
off
Raging
once a week,
Angels?
guarantees something that long.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought if we treated it like a
he
religion,
did
it
say
might
something
actually
like that,
come
didn't
true. I thought I might go to heaven for real. To the same heaven
I'm
where
really
Reiji-
curious how he cleaned his
Look,
shit, though.
Minagawa, I never
I don't think he
figured it
dusted
out.
the inside of it,
I
honestly,
really
because
wanted to die. Oh,
it's
yeah?
like
I should
that
tell her
would
about
that would mean that
Reachi's
he'd have
last
to
wish, the one
turn
that
off
had
his
a chance to
PC,
fulfill. Well,
undo all the
it's,
connections,
yeah,
right? Like take it outside, and then hit it with dust, whatever, right?
Sayama-san
Like,
told me
no
that
way he
before
would fucking
Reiji
do that,
Murasaki
right?
Died, he made a vow. He would make his
No
next
fucking way
race
he
his
would do
last,
that.
and
Yeah,
then would disband Made in Heaven.
Because when you say I cleaned my
What?
PC,
Yeah.
to
Because he
people
saw
who
those guys
have
almost dying
PCs and
race
takes care of
accidents.
them, that means a
Changed
specific
his
thing.
life.
Wiping them down isn't
He
what that
said
means.
No way. He wouldn't.
What?
Raising was his life.
Like,
He
I
would
don't care if you
never
wipe
throw
down
it
your
away.
PC, that doesn't fucking
True.
matter. I don't give a shit.
Old man Sayama? I heard it directly from Reiji himself. I swear it's true.
You're sorry, but the neck
You're
bones
lying.
look so tism.
There's
You don't have to
no
be sorry
way.
about that. They do look so
Mentioned you
tism.
too.
What?
They look fucking
What?
terrible.
Rena's got beauty and brains. Someone
Look at
like her
me.
should
I'm
be
a
in
gamer.
Her dream is to become a nurse, and she's perfect for that job. She's so kind.
Right
WD
towards the
That's
Forward
why
to
now
keep
I
the
want them
parts
all to
smooth.
ride
I
for
don't
tomorrow,
think
not death.
That's a good idea.
When I disband the team, I'm going
I wonder,
to
though,
tell
if
them
you-
that to Rena
if
and
you-
to everyone.
WD-40's flammable, right?
Reiji said all of
Does
that.
that, like, blow up eventually?
Yes. He
Your shit
really
got
cared
hot enough?
about you. Reiji wanted you to go on to live with hope.
I mean, it'd break your
even if it
PC,
meant
first of
leaving
all,
behind
I
racing
assume.
and his purpose in life. Wow.
Maybe it's the kind of PC.
No.
A white one.
Reiji. I
Yeah.
mean, he shouldn't have.
Hey,
Minagawa, if you love Reiji Murasaki that much, wouldn't following his wishes...
Yeah, I have no doubt that he's
him?
just like.
Monogamy.
Is that what you're
I
ordering?
wouldn't be surprised if this dude had
Since you
MRSA,
beat
man.
me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
colonized.
Since I'm the victor, you
I
should
don't know.
follow my orders, which is to ride...
I mean, you don't just get
tomorrow.
MRSA from being colonized by being like disgusting. You have to pick
She's
it up from
crying.
somewhere, I guess.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
Really good
maybe
mascara.
yes,
Then
who
you're
knows?
running. Thank you. I get it. I'm going to live for my own sake. I'm going to live life to the fullest in every way that Reiji never got to.
yeah.
Sounds great. Now, fuck off. Get out of here.
Suo.
Slayer just did a $1.50 tip and says, recently, a few days ago, I tried out eggnog for the first time. It was unique with the taste of sweet, creamy milk and hints of spice like cinnamon. That's exactly
Shut the
right. In fact,
fuck up, dude.
the best
Is he in
eggnogs
the chat
out there
yet? Can I
have,
blow him up?
nutmeg, cinnamon, and a few
Alright, I'm just
other
gonna-
natural
alright.
like flavors to
Let's
it
do this
in
one.
there.
This is the closest I can get
to
to
the
whatever
eggnog.
requested
Now, I don't know if you drink alcoholic eggnog. There's a lot of different kinds of alcoholic eggnog that have different things like whiskey or brandy or other things in them. The one that with brandy is usually a little bit sweeter, while the whiskey has more of a
Slayer, you're gonna have to
different
carry
type of
this
flavor,
fucking
little
thing,
different
man.
flavor.
You're like the only one. You're the only one who's like alive.
And
You're
I'm
not even
actually
in
going
the
to
chat.
be
It
having
looks
some
like.
eggnog
Nuclear
likely
missile
during my
ready.
Christmas marathon event in a few
Wait,
weeks.
Did you call the target?
Cool. All right, so Suo, are you sure about this? 2 of your officers just quit.
The rule is
You
absolute.
know the rules. Can't complain.
I guess.
I see. Well, you're really standing firm
Oh,
on
so
that.
Slayer again. I'm not gonna blow him, but I will blow him up.
Nuclear launch detected.
Slayer will never be blown in his entire life. He gives money to film.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'm gonna smother him in my dust. How very predictable. I unlocked a new bike, but I don't need it. I have the best bike in the game. Oh, I see. Slayer says because for religious purposes he cannot drink alcohol. Gotcha.
Oh, wait, I see him in the chat now.
Understood then. Regular eggnog.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to get him.
You can get good eggnog that's not
Die.
alcoholic. Although if you buy one at like the grocery store eggnog, that's usually in like.
Does your religion say anything about donating money to pigs?
Or you could make your own. You could buy the base eggnog from the grocery
thought
store.
there was a-
and
I
then
thought
put
there
in,
was,
like
like,
a
pig
picture
thing in
yourself
his
and
religion.
add your own spices and stuff and mix it up. It's really good.
Something about pigs.
Very nice. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Woo! I Heart Dart says his holiday drink is a combination of eggnog, chai tea, bourbon, and amaretto cream. That sounds fucking amazing. It really does. That sounds really good. Oh man.
No,
Alright,
I'm thirsty. Now I'm thirsty. Yeah, I was about to SOS that for Jeezy. Like if it
All right,
went
it's time to
any
save,
length
and
further
then it's
than that.
time
I don't need your fucking list of
again,
dumb shit.
do another death race and advance the plot.
You start begging yet? $2,
Now we're
dude?
gonna be racing against Ghost and Ghost's crew. That's next.
What do you guys think the
What
begging's
do
gonna
we have for
start?
dinner? So, funny thing,
What was it?
we had
Hot dog and
had
beans?
something planned for dinner this week to make, and it's just not gonna work out for whatever reason. I think that a couple
What?
of the ingredients we either got the wrong stuff or we didn't get
Uh.
enough. So one of the dinners didn't work out. So we actually ordered quickly online something to get delivered during the break, and it ended up being some sandwiches. Some sandwiches. I ended up getting like a Chipotle chicken sandwich on not ciabatta bread. What is it called? Focaccia bread. And Kat actually got a combo.
Combo.
Where she got half of a barbecue chicken sandwich and some turkey chili. And the turkey chili was like really good. We both had a little bit of it. Like,
Oh, I know.
my God,
He got
that's a good
Panera.
flavor. It's delicious.
He got fucking
So
Panera.
we
That's
ended up
exactly
doing
what he
that. It wasn't
got.
something we had planned, but sometimes it happens where things don't come.
100% got
together.
Panera
Well,
bread.
might as well just order something quick, so we did. So there you go. Fruit says you cleaned the vent of your power.
I bet, like, a
electric fan.
lot
That's
of money
a
he got
computer,
Panera
makes it
bread.
run faster. Fruits, I just said.
I think I've
literally
eaten the
just responded to your
this
comment
first
earlier, and I
sandwich
said,
that he
yes, I
described.
actually just recently, a couple days ago, I took a cleaning cloth to all of that. I wiped it all down. So it was gross. It was absolutely disgusting. It was black.
He said that story in kind of a weird order.
Okay.
Panera bread is silver price. Yeah, it is.
Why are you guys telling me to check chat? I'm looking at the chat right now. What's wrong?
Do you clean?
Look, nothing's going on in chat. I'm answering people right now.
Answer Fruits' question. Answer Fruits 07's question. The thing about the computer. This thing. Fan vents on your computer makes it
I
run
don't get it.
100% better. Okay, well, see you later, Fruits. Big ups, Fruits.
Anyway, I don't know. Hello,
Alright.
what's going on, Carlos? Good evening. Good to see you. Home Alone considered a Christmas movie? It is. Home Alone absolutely is a Christmas movie. 100%
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Yeah.
So Yagamichi, you're finally racing against the Ghost Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that DoorDash story, it was like we were trying to make something, but it didn't work out.
Wait.
And he said like one of the dinners. He's like a weird plural
Yo,
thing
that's right.
when he said that.
Masaru Akatsuka. I know I'm late to the party.
It was
but
like,
nice to meet you.
hang on, I'll go back to this real quick and just talk about his stupid dumbass story.
Anyway, looking at the
Finish
chat,
anyway.
some turkey chili.
It was like here.
So one of the dinners didn't work out
Yeah.
to make Ghost and Ghost's crew. That's next.
Hurry up.
What do we have for dinner? So, funny thing, we had something planned for dinner this week to make. And,
One thing?
It's just not going to work out for whatever reason. I think that.
So he uses present tense or future tense there. It's not going to work out.
Wrong stuff, or we didn't get enough. So one of the dinners didn't work out. So we actually.
And then he uses
ordered,
past tense there. It's weird.
quickly online something to get delivered during the break, and it ended up being.
And it ended up being? What do you mean it ended up being? Like,
some
he's saying that after the fact.
Sandwiches. I ended up getting.
His story's in like a weird order. Like super odd. I mean, it's whatever,
That's
semantics,
what
right?
you're
But
doing.
I
Nobody
don't
can
care.
criticize you, that's for sure.
It's
I see.
still
How's that?
Honestly, Yagami, if
like
you really wanted,
you can spin a yarn pretty easily,
to
man.
direct the whole thing. Huh?
Like, why is it so weird?
That huge of a biker gang?
Yeah.
Sure. You'd be the Rock, man. It's true, Yagamichi. Everyone would follow you. Could I really lead? Be their Rock?
Yeah, the fact they said one of the dinners was weird.
Nah, I'm sorry, but it's not my thing. I just
Like
wanna
his
be free
past,
Rock.
present, future tense was all like flipped
My goal
around.
is to disband
He used
my
like
band.
singular for dinner, and then all of a sudden it's like
By
dinners.
the way, you're going up against.
And then he
Ghost.
talked about it like it wasn't
Don't
anticipated.
let your guard
Yeah,
down.
maybe he's doing that
Not like the others that you
that,
faced. He won't even hesitate to use violence.
Somebody said it in the chat. The fresh,
What?
hello
Does he swing
fresh,
a bat
that
at
type
you
of
during
thing,
the race
or
or something?
the other one blue,
Well, if you
blue
only
something.
stopped at that.
Blue restaurant. Shit.
So this is really gonna be like Road Rash.
bottle
Bachman, if you don't know what the
exactly.
game Road Rash this
probably.
mode is based off of, you would literally have chains,
Yeah, maybe it's just
bats,
maybe
and you
it's just
start
slosh right
swinging
now.
and whipping and beating
When
people on
did
the
you
bikes to
this
knock
many
them off
guys
and
in
kill
this
them.
crew?
Oh, yeah.
That other one, they had an IPO. Yeah, Blue Apron.
Heard they were even pulling teams from outside Ijincho.
They are, huh?
Yeah, people who agree with Ghost's ideals of power and violent domination. Probably rounded up all the thugs he could find.
What's going on, Alron? Good evening. Doing well. thanks.
Blooper, you're on a pile of coins. Why do you care?
Tough crowd.
Guess that explains the sudden influx of meatheads on wheels.
It's a 5-minute cooldown.
That's a pretty elaborate welcome.
You people need cold turkey, man. You guys need to go cold turkey.
Better write up your will while you still can.
No need for that. I plan on staying alive.
Yeah, if I really want to be a dick, I could put a global cooldown on that usage. That means you guys will have to fight each other to use it. Imagine that timeline, okay? Be glad I don't do that.
My wheels are gonna grind.
I like enable that and my viewer count drops to like 10.
You sound pretty confident
That
there.
explains it.
Go ahead and try.
Alright, our first race. No, it's fine. Fruits 07 is fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Road Rash time. Do it. So these guys actually hit you. I know because when my wife was playing this, these guys actually hit you. They'll kick you, they'll punch you, they attack you when you try to go to the side of them.
Okay.
You have to hit them twice to take them out. It's not just one hit anymore.
Do that one stream? Do like a Squid Game?
See?
It'll be like a worthless gambling Squid Game. Cool.
Alright, it's 2 down. Whoa! Trying to hit me with lead pipes and shit. Fuck off.
You're on a big super chat or are we
hit
both
him?
sitting at $2?
I hit him
Good
once.
question.
Okay, there's one.
He's gotten a
Got him.
420 cent, a $4.20
Hit this guy
super chat,
smoking, look.
and that is what has happened so far for this stream.
Got him. One more to go. This is the boss.
Someone else put it in as a
Slightly out of
super
the way
chat.
there. Shit. Got him. Okay, boss down.
I've seen that name before. I've seen that name before. Because when we laughed at it, it was like, why are you laughing? This person's contributed
Nice
several
wheel.
times at this point. What a name. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gave me money, but I forgot because, well, frankly, I don't give a shit about you.
Trying to catch him. Trying to get awesome fucking grind there. Okay, here we go. You saw what he did. He hit me with fucking machine guns and shit. Some of these guys actually have weapons they use in the fights now.
That won't happen until the hour mark. Is he really gonna go 12 minutes with nothing? Maybe. Has Phil done a bizarre day stream rant over Judgement contributions like he did today for Halo? He has, Jared. I mean, like, I think someone might have mentioned that he did like a, might have done like a egg tweet.
You can see they're getting much harder now.
Here. Good evening, everyone. Join me for 2 hours of chill, interactive fun, and Lost Judgment as we grind out the school-side stories and head into the endgame. Please swing by and support if you can, as these streams have been a bit slow. Thanks.
Okay, now, can I get there before him? I'm way ahead.
Appreciate it.
I think I got him. Nice. Got him with that hit and then the dash.
Like, he's...
Leyline of Life Force has tipped me $1.50 and says we're sovereignty and flesh converge. Thank you very much to Leyline of Life Force.
This MTG retard is, like, tipping more these days.
Nice, my bad. Thank you for the tip. Alright.
I have him down as... I have him down as
it gets tougher as you do
MTG
it. They start
tard.
getting fucking crazy.
Is it Leyline of some shit? I can tell when it's a fucking MTG card.
Mr. Anti-Ant has done a super chat. Says, what days am I playing Vice City this week?
Yeah, fucking DSP doesn't play Magic the Gathering. He doesn't get your dumbass reference, you fucking idiot.
On Friday is the main stream. Yep. Tomorrow and Friday. And after that,
What's
I'm
up,
not
Brazil?
sure yet.
Nothing really.
Halo on Thursday. That's when Halo Infinite's campaign begins. So we'll see after that. But yeah, tomorrow, Monday, and Friday for sure. So I hope that you'll join me, because Vice City is going to be fun. I get the feeling it's going to be really good.
How many ley lines are there?
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking ley lines. It's like ley line of something earlier. I know like the five main ones. Ley line of the void. I'm gonna say
I
ley line
win.
of sanctity.
You follow my orders now.
I'm gonna say it was that one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ley line of
I
sanctity.
know. Hey, there's something I want to ask you. What's that? Who's Ghost? Oh? You know him, don't you? I think you're one of his underlings, so out with it. Who is he? I honestly don't know.
Go back to Reddit.
Seriously?
No, Reddit's bad.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
can go to Wikipedia and you get the same shit that you can get on Reddit allegedly. Great.
Know who he is. I don't think he's lying. No way that he would be dishonoring the team's ironclad
What?
rule.
No, I don't think so.
But one thing's for sure, Ghost is really, really hardcore.
What does that mean?
You mean in terms of his fighting skills?
I think Blah's
Yeah.
MIA.
A while ago,
So.
we were all hanging out, just
I
the
think
gang,
I think
you know?
his last
And a
tip
few
was like over a month
Yakuza
ago,
guys
right?
picked a fight with us. The boss kicked out 10 of them all by his fucking self.
Seriously?
That is pretty impressive.
Hey.
But if Ghost
Well,
is
I think
so
all the
strong,
ley lines
why
are
the
like
heck
that,
hasn't
right?
he gone
Right,
solo?
TJ?
Why is he still in a
I think
gang?
that's like the whole deal with ley
If
lines.
he's not down with main Heaven's ideals, then why doesn't he just found his own group? Good question. I don't know. But he does seem to like...
Was it
make
ley line
Heaven
of Life
wrong.
Force that
He just
he
wants to
did?
change some of the rules. At least that's what
Why
he
do I
said.
care? I should just put
Which
MTG
rules?
Tard and just go on. I like. I
Mikitaka,
don't know why I want his
you get some
alias.
chatty.
Fuck this idiot.
Uh-oh. Ghost on? Eep! Hey, don't you lay a hand on Mikitaka. All he did was follow the winner's orders, just like he's supposed to.
Yagami.
But Yagami...
Yagami.
Rules are made up by people. You let them control you too much, push you around, then you're just a pawn for others, don't you think? Say again? Made in heaven, in its modern form, it's still bound by an outdated rule made up by Reiji Murasaki. We should strike that old useless
Was it
rule
20?
and come up with a new one.
Ah, great.
It sounds like you're trying to start a revolution.
That's right.
That's right.
A revolution.
A revolution. Reiji Murasaki is dead, and he's been dead for a long time. It's
He dropped
logical to
29?
destroy this
That's
damn
weird.
rule already.
Weird number.
And I'll do it with my own two hands. What the hell? Is he that angry? That sounds like you got some strong feelings about that
20,
first
20.
rep. Did you know Reiji Murasaki?
Yeah, I got him on here as Ty Holmes 12. I'm pretty sure that's the same person.
That was a lot of useless chattering. Why do I get the feeling that it sounds like he's Reiji, doesn't it? Doesn't he sound like he's Reiji and now he's pissed because he got... Maybe Reiji didn't die. Maybe Reiji secretly stepped down after having an attitude change after getting into a car accident. And
62, so you can start heading up that way. Ramp 62, go ahead. Trap 63, looks like 303.
was a goner. Is it possible he knew Reiji Murasaki personally? Who is the ghost guy really? Maybe he is Reiji. Alright. Shout out to T.Holmes who has tipped me a whopping $20. Thank you so much
whopping.
for the biggest contribution of the night, T.Holmes.
And climbing.
I just want to let you know, when you're behind the ghost guys with the machine guns, they'll say a catchphrase, and that's the sign that they're getting ready to shoot. Your best bet is to just block since they'll spread bullets all around. Sounds good. Thank you for the tip.
Sounds
also,
good.
Slayer has tipped me another $1.50 and said, the bike club will get tougher later on with attacks on you, so be careful not to take too much damage, as too much damage causes your bike to stop and fail the mission. I myself got stuck at the final bike race, failing a few times due to the damage. I know. I witnessed firsthand when my wife was trying to do this and got to the very end, and
I'm gonna get.
This is Valkyrie 26 in the airspace and at your service.
I'm not kidding. This is actually the club that made her stop doing the side missions. Up to this point, she had actually been doing all the side content in the game, and this club got so frustrating for her. She got to the very end and couldn't beat the final fight, and she gave up. And I don't blame her, because I saw her grinding on it for like an hour and couldn't beat it, and I was like,
I really like the I really like the
So
voice
I don't know.
actress
We're gonna
for
see
that,
what happens. I hope we can beat it.
that
We'll find
A10.
out. Okay.
This is Valkyrie.
Pete
26.
Generalist says that trope was used a lot in other dramas, so it's probably true. Yeah, maybe he's the former leader and he's disguising himself or something.
24.
T. Holmes says I also failed the last stage like 5 times. It seems like everyone.
Yeah, no one
just
cares, you
cheats.
dumb
I
fuck.
told you what happens at the end. The game just straight up cheats. It starts breaking.
And Ram 6364, first contact is
Salt's on Fox 2.
track number 3054, 333 for 69 miles.
I think what it is that like you really have to like get lucky that final race. Not only do you have to be ahead, but then you have to knock the final boss so he's stunned, and then you have to dash non-stop to the finish because he'll start dashing non-stop. But if you stun him first and you dash, then you could probably beat him. But I couldn't do it. Anyway, Derek thinks that Yagumi's racing uniform is ugly.
Has there been a game that DSP was actually good at? No.
Okay, here we go.
I actually don't think so.
Thank you so much, T. Holmes, for the big
Big
tip.
thumbs up for you. Now give me more money.
So I guess you're my next opponent.
Because I'm gonna start begging just the same, regardless of that money you fucking gave me, unless you get me way closer to the target.
You know,
We haven't even hit the tier 1 tips goal yet, and there's 3 tiers.
You should think about being more original if you don't want to be forgotten. Tonight is the last time you'll dare say those words. Real men or dead men don't talk.
Nuclear missile ready.
Well, you just be careful so it's not your last night. How's that sound? Oh my god. Alright.
On Slayer, you got it. Right?
Nuclear launch detected.
Don't fucking move. Die.
He hit me. I hit him, and he got to hit me. Which makes no fucking sense. He's supposed to be stunned when you hit him. You see what I mean about the game making up its own rules?
It'd be really nice to hit at least the hat goal. He always like kind of put, yeah, like he'll say that often, right? He'll say, "It'd be nice if we can hit the hat goal," and then if and when he hits it, what's next? All right, guys. Well, you know, we're making great progress towards the tier 3 tips goal, where I can put on a vest of your choice. It never fucking ends, man.
Hit 2. Not bad. Oh, I kicked me, you piece of shit.
Have you ever answered why he expects the same amount of money for No, that's the ultimate question, Carl.
Suck it.
Because theoretically speaking, in terms of time worked, a slow stream for the day stream versus the night stream should be different things.
Nice.
They really should be. We can look at it. We can look at it when we finish the stream up. But I've been wanting to point that out because he's been bitching a lot about slow night streams and shit.
Last guy. Then
His dollar per hours are like pretty comparable even on a slow stream.
Get over there. Got him. Okay.
Let's see what this dumb fuck
Look
says.
how far ahead the boss is. This sucks.
Been super busy with work and content creation. Sorry I haven't been able to show up and support more. Hope all is well. Stay easy, Big Phil and the crew. Hashtag give DSP a chance. I hope you die, Rebel. I hope you die horribly. How's that?
I hit gravel. Look how fast I can't catch him. Look. I'm trying right now. I've got 2 boosts. Alright, I'm starting to catch up to him now.
Yeah, I mean these people are so fucked. Like I can't even really.
We're past him.
Like I can't even pretend to have any idea what their fucking deal is because they're just so far past.
Pretty good position right now, but he's gonna catch up.
Past, like,
he's gonna catch up out of nowhere for
anything,
no
you know. I can't relate to their dumb wheelchair antics.
I got 2 boosts left. I'll turn to third.
I've been busy with content creation. Yeah, not. Luckily, not busy enough to, you know, still be able to swing by and give him money and then leave.
1 boost left.
So big ups content creation.
Ready? Here we go. Mad dash for the win and winner. Nice.
Give DSP a chance. Yeah. Can you like qualify what you mean by that? By the way.
Rebel. Rebel did a $10 super chat. Said I've been busy with work and content creation. Sorry that I haven't been able to show up and support more. Hope all is well.
Can you show me some examples of your content creation, Rebel? I'm curious now.
Thank you so
You're a
much,
content
Rebel.
creator, right? Share your content creation.
Ford just did a super chat. Says I've been a follower of yours since early days on YouTube. I can't really remember, but I remember you had a point your camera at the TV. That's right, the first few years.
Yeah,
that
you have to be
content.
quite shitty.
It was not until 2013 that I actually started doing direct capture. So I had several years of content creation before that, but that I wasn't using direct capture. It was a camera pointing at the television. So thank you, Georgia fan.
Yeah, maybe Jared. Maybe. We'll follow up on that.
I can't spell.
But I think you might be onto something.
How embarrassing.
So it like begs the question, right? Because we know these happen, where it's like a primer for money. The question is, why do they feel the need to give a primer for money? Like, generally speaking, like let's just go down the logic tree, right? Okay, I'm a whale. I'm some whale. And I'm sending a tip or a super chat to basically say, hey man, I'm gonna be here to save the stream, essentially.
Unbelievable.
Why does that matter whether you send that? Because he's gonna beg anyway, right? Like, he's gonna beg until your whale tip comes in. So the only reason you would do that is to like tell him to do something, to tell him like either, hey, you don't need to beg quite as much, or but he is gonna beg though.
Sure enough, I found sugar in the mouth of
your primer isn't gonna stop him from begging. I don't think.
Sugar in there. Oh shit, me too. Damn it, they got me too. Who the hell did?
So you might as well just wait for him to get to the point where you're comfortable giving him, you know, $50, $75, $150, whatever the fuck you're gonna, you know, waste money on, like however amount. Just do it when you're gonna do it. I don't.
Yeah, it's the prevention group guy.
I want to ease his stress. Then give him the money now, right?
What the hell?
Because these, if it's for the reason of, hey, I'm gonna see if more money comes in, and then I'm gonna, then these people are so fucking idiotic if that's the angle they're working. Like, I'll make up the difference, you know, at this time, at, you know, 8:30 between your tips goal and how much you have at that time, and it's like, that means you're a broke bitch and you should fucking kill yourself. That's what that means, honestly. Because like, just fucking give him the money now. You're already fucking wailing on him.
An office somewhere? Oh yeah, it's somewhere by
seriously.
Street. All right, got it. Time for some detective.
Like, it's so stupid. Like, think a little bit past like 2 minutes from now. A little bit.
Goes the guts.
Hey, what's up, Alfred? How you doing, man?
Investigate the prevention group office.
Whales think they can bait non whales to tip, but yeah, exactly. The 50-bit bitch days are gone, man. They're gone.
Does it have a weight?
So be a good little fucking pay pig whale and give him the fucking money.
There it is.
Right? And then fuck off. That's it.
Let's see what this is.
Like, know your fucking place in the hierarchy. Because he does not give a shit about you. He doesn't give a shit about what you think about anything. Just give him your fucking money and go away. Thanks. It's not that hard. If I was a whale, I would be way more effective as a whale. You guys are shit whales, honestly. Every single one of you, however many are left. You guys are trash whales. You can't even do that right. You can't even do being a whale correctly. That's how fucking terrible you are.
You get to see... Oh my god, I have to fight this asshole. If you're playing Forza Horizon, you get to see that character at all times. Or that car, right? That's the car you're driving throughout the whole open world. You get to see it constantly.
And oh yeah, of course, Gemjock. Like,
shooter, right? So
you're only as valuable as the money that you're giving now or in the future. As soon as that's perceived to be insufficient, you're less than trash to Phil.
I want to play Halo more, but I'm not really.
You're less than trash.
Streams. Oh!
Yeah, see, Blooper knows where he's at.
Counter that bitch. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it would give incentive, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Oh, it's an idea though. We'll think about it. Thank you, Carlos, or not Carlos. Excuse me. Thank you, Colored Pencils. We'll have to look into that. This is not it. This is a store. This is it. Okay.
Yeah.
Derek likes the new YouTube profile pic, but he does miss the old one because he used to like that one too.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
this new one.
Thanks.
The prevention group
Thanks,
office
Derek.
is over there. Yup, there's guys who don't look like
Thank
civilians
you.
going in and out. I should keep watching for a bit. That's what.
One of my like IRL friends has been coming into the stream every once in a while,
Why is he at the
and
prevention group office?
he's like completely naive to DSP, right? I mean, he
Might turn
fucking
out to
hates
be
him already
evidence.
because
I
any
should pay
normal
attention
person
to
would
when he
hate him
comes out of the
immediately
office.
upon listening to him for 5
Okay.
minutes. But he's asking like
Okay, perfect.
he's asking me
Now
lore
that's
quests. He's like, hey, who's that Asian kid to the bottom right that keeps popping up like that? And then I had to like take 10 minutes to explain who Derek was. Can you fucking imagine?
What are you doing here?
Can you imagine a timeline in which you spend 10 minutes explaining who Derek is to somebody?
Volunteer work. I saw the light, you know, so I turned over a new leaf. I don't do bad shit anymore, right, guys?
How did I do that to my friend? Hey, I think he's having a good time here,
You
man.
guys have been getting more extreme lately. That's not your guys doing, is it?
I showed him the Derek singing the Pokemon opening in a closet while his Chinese parents are yelling right outside the closet video, and he was laughing a good amount. So
Forget you, man. We're all gonna go do our own deed.
that's a good way to explain it.
There you go.
but I had to. The part that took the longest to explain was the Twitter porn thing, because that's not a normal thing that people do, I don't think.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to
I wasn't exposed to this weird Coomer culture until I learned about
to
Derek.
spend with her. That would be very nice. Corey says, I'm sure a lot of people will tune in when you stream Halo Infinite's campaign. This is the biggest title of the year. I have no doubt you'll get lots of viewers. It certainly would be nice if I do. We're going to find out on Thursday because I don't know. We'll see.
Why is it coming out on a Wednesday? I can't believe it's coming out on a Wednesday. Why don't they follow my schedule?
And now?
He's begging as a crutch to his life is dressing.
Oh, God. Drop by the club when you have a moment.
Feel better about himself.
Something I want to tell you about the professor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No. No, I'm not doing that.
His little siren song that he does, his little pig song, it only works on just
Keep going with this shit. I want to get it done with.
fucking pathetic cuts, dude, honestly.
Derek says, last year I did a Christmas Ask the King.
Just
This
the
year
most-
I'm doing Christmas Eve Ask the King.
like,
I don't know if it was a Christmas Eve or a Christmas
Like, you can only fall into like 3
Last year I
camps,
took
really,
Day off.
to
Just like this year, I'm taking
consistently
Yeah.
donate to him. Like,
It's going to be Christmas
the
Marathon.
people that we should feel bad for are the ones who are, I guess,
Holiday
naive
Ask the
to
King
who
on
he is
Christmas
or
Eve
something. You
24th,
know? Like,
and then I have
maybe they haven't met enough con men in their life. Maybe those people are blessed by only knowing really good people, and they've never met a piece of shit like him before.
Marathon event. Should be good.
You know, hashtag blessed.
I'm going
Maybe.
to stream New Year's Eve. I have absolutely
But
no
you would hope
idea
that
what all-
everybody would
I
be
don't know that
prepared to
much.
run into this type of person, because they exist everywhere.
Okay. On to the next death race.
But like,
Life is just a big death race.
But like outside of that, they are all deserving of contempt.
Scum of society, get out of a Jin show. You're all trash. Have a wrench. Oh!
That was animated so poorly.
It's them again, huh?
I don't know, maybe that was the point.
Uh-oh. Ghost? Where'd he toss him?
Really?
What's this? What? Shizue-chan? That's a picture of my son. My poor Shizue-chan. What are you going to do to my daughter? Who knows?
Strength is all.
You know, violence has all sorts of practical uses.
You're gonna start getting
What?
uncomfortable here, Phil?
Get lost. Man, Ghost-san can get real dark. His methods aren't so different from the Yakuza. Sheesh.
List of his bills. Yeah, it was written on
All
crayon.
right. Allron has
There's stuff like that.
$55 and says, you show a lot of perseverance with the shit that you go up against. That's admirable. You'll be back to Twitch sub numbers for sure. Thanks for the content.
No, you won't.
Feels like playing games with the homies. Sounds good, Alron. I don't know. So here's the thing.
Here's the thing,
It took me
guys.
a long time to build up my Twitch. Remember, that was me full-time streaming, day in, day out, for 4.5 years. When you really think about it.
Nice.
That's a
nice
lot of work and a lot of time. Do I think that eventually I'll have numbers on YouTube similar to Twitch? Maybe.
Yeah,
But it's
good
gonna
answer.
take a long
Maybe.
time. I'm at 334 right now, right?
Yeah.
On Twitch we had 900.
And they were like all
Yeah,
big.
it's a big discrepancy. It's a big problem.
And
you know,
prime.
it really is.
It was like a large
hopefully
prime and gifted.
We'll get there. You know, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But
hopefully we'll get
thank you to
there.
everyone who does support this
Big
channel.
prayer
Appreciate
hands.
it.
Hashtag
All
prayer
right.
hands. Hashtag
All right,
hope
here
for
we
the
go.
best.
So I'm racing you next. Name's Gudo. Pleasure's all mine.
Hey.
How old are you, man?
Who gave that? What was the name? Anyone know? I didn't see the pop
Kind
up.
of old for a juvenile delinquent.
Was it
Oh well,
Elrond?
it's been a long
Like
time
L.
since I
Ron
started
Hubbard?
being in a biker
Is that what it
gang.
was?
But recently I got drawn back in by ghosts of manliness. I made a triumphant return.
Elrond.
Sure, I got grandkids, but in my heart, I'm still a delinquent. And I won't lose to youngins in any race either.
Elrond. Do I have that?
Well,
Oh,
this
of course
should be
I don't.
interesting. Let's have some fun.
Big ups
It's only
perseverance.
54. Oh. Be sure to wear your Depends and, you know, hope you took your Centrum this morning. I got some prune juice for the victory lap. Try not to get your dangly balls caught into the...
Are we good? Fucking good? Dipshit? Thanks.
I killed him already. Oops, I did the wrong way. There we go. What the? Stop. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, see TJ. Thanks for swinging by, dude. Take it
You
easy.
piece of shit. See, I went to ram him, and the game says, oh no, he rammed you. Like, wait, what? No, I was ramming. Now fuck off, bitch. A nice triple
Anything,
combo?
Master
No, they
Doctor?
don't give me a double. They only gave me 2 hits. What? He wasn't even near me, and they claimed that he hit me. You see how it starts to become...
Who claimed that,
shit
Phil?
at this point?
Who claimed
Like,
that?
He wasn't even fucking near me.
Who exactly claimed that? I'm curious.
I don't know what happened there.
See his tweet. He said his lost
Fuck a
reference
road
was
cone.
Yeah, we looked at it earlier, Kramer. It was like about as blatant as you can kind of get.
Now it says he hit me. Even
It's
though
been
I was
slow.
going for him.
Give me money.
Look how far
Okay.
ahead the fucking guy
I mean, it
is.
works. Hey, you know what?
Look at
It
this,
works.
This is insane. How the fuck is he that far ahead? It doesn't even make sense.
Just pros and cons of Japanese.
I don't know how I'm gonna catch up with him. He's half the track ahead of me right now. It's ridiculous.
No. Where are we at? 15. It's getting to be about that time.
Okay.
Hey, look, like if his whales really gave a shit about him, they would top him off right now before he's like forced to like get on his knees and send out a beg tweet and all this stuff. Like, dude.
Alright, I'm coming up on him now.
You like it when he begs? So weird, man. People are so weird. I have to think that they're waiting to see if, like, the 50-bit bitches, like, help top them off a little bit. I have to think that that's what they're doing, which is, like, just incredibly pathetic, as it is. Like, you want to be a big boy and flex your money, you know, with your $100 tip? Then do it.
Nope, I used mine. Got past him. I was
Do
gonna
it.
keep using my boost. I should win now.
But no,
Here
you
we
can't,
go.
because you're a broke boy.
Nice.
So,
Very good.
big ups.
He was so far ahead, it was ridiculous. Good shit. Slayer's not to be $5. It says, recently I've been playing One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
Oh my god, shut the
I just realized
fuck
it
up.
came out past year March, and even if you didn't watch the story for a long time, they do good recaps of the story in the game so you don't feel lost. That's good. And you know, I might eventually get caught
my
up
God,
with a
this
lot of One Piece. I don't know.
idiot.
It'll probably take a million years. And yes, as I know you've asked me before, Would I ever play a One Piece game?
You're
It's not on his
such
quest.
a
It's just-
fucking loser,
it's not a
Slayer.
priority for
I
me right now,
can't.
maybe
I
someday.
cannot even.
Tita Holmes says, be careful, there's sand traps on the floor.
Bill,
I run
there's-
over a couple times, they slow you down.
I learned about the One Piece game. It's got Monkey D. Luffy,
So now it's gonna be
and
the finale.
I like
Let's go.
Chopper. He's a reindeer.
Like, shut the fuck up. Phil doesn't care. He doesn't watch One Piece. Shut the fuck up. Give him more money and stop talking.
Rah!
How's that?
If I lose like this, then it's
Jesus,
time to
man.
retire again. I'm all washed up. I can't win against time herself.
Hold on.
Are you sure? I thought it was a pretty good race. Well, my old geezer ass is happy to hear that.
No, like, seriously, man.
My day has been good so far, great.
Like the way that DSP pisses me off, how he's ineffective with his like
What
bills.
you've done, Yagami.
These fucking whales piss me off with how like just shitty whales they are,
Fine.
and how they
Next race,
they
then. We'll decide things
fruitlessly
race. Yeah.
fruitlessly try to form some sort of connection with him. Hey Phil, I do this thing. This is my hobby. Hey Phil, what do you think about this thing that I watched? He doesn't give a fuck about you or any of your shit.
January,
He doesn't.
I played Pokemon on my birthday once. Ah,
I
see,
give him the fucking money.
I feel like Pokemon screwed up this year. I really do. Here's why. So Pokemon Diamond and Ruby. No, Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, Diamond and Ruby. Big ups,
It
Diamond
came
and
out,
Ruby.
What, the end of November, right? I was in the middle of a bunch of playthroughs, and I said, let's hold off. There's no rush because this is a remake. This is not a new Pokemon release. It's a remake, right? So there's no real rush for me to play it.
Now you listen to us.
And now, as you can see, it's taking a while. I'm getting new games. We're starting Vice City Definitive Edition. We're going to be starting the Halo campaign. We got other stuff we got to do first, right? Eventually, I would think probably around the second half of December, we're going to start to have time freed up to determine what the next playthrough is going to be. And the question is going to be, what should it be? Should it be Pokemon? And I got to think about this because
Why?
I like Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. They're pretty lengthy games, right? They usually take a while to beat. And the problem with
I mean,
that
if you
is there's
meander.
another Pokemon game coming out in late January.
For the
We'll
love
skip
of
the name,
Christ.
but
Dude.
Pokemon Arceus. Now, that one is a new Pokemon game. That's one that I'm way more interested in than this remake, you see? Not to say that I don't want to play this remake. I never played Diamond or Pearl before. And when I've played the remakes in the past, I've had a lot of fun with them, okay? But
This is why this game will
that's
never
the
end.
thing, like,
This shit.
do I play Pokemon? And if I do that, then does that mean that when Arceus comes out in January, I might not even have finished this last one, or I'm just finishing that last one? Are people not going to want to see two in a row? I doubt it. You know, to kind of get into Pokemon is...
This rhetorical conversation that you're having, you can have it in your head, like without
This
talking.
year when I'm looking for downtime, then play the other Pokemon
Like, it's called
game.
thinking.
I don't want to have Pokemon overload. I don't want to have it that I'm playing one and then another one.
Because
comes out and
it's
not
nothing but
having
a rhetorical like question,
So
line
I
of
gotta
questioning.
think about it. I have to think about it.
Because you're not answering anything. You're just pondering.
Try
You
to
can
figure it
you can
out. I'm
ponder
not
without
making any
talking.
determination at this point. I think we'll all talk about it later this month. We'll try to figure
Like in
out
your
what
head,
to do.
like in your brain.
All right.
You can actually have a conversation with yourself in your brain, and it will help with decision making. Okay, here we go.
First half of our stream is done. Thank you for being a great audience and chilling with me. Looks like we're gonna definitely finish the Ghost plotline. We're gonna do my damnedest to try to finish up
My
this whole
darndest.
bike racing plotline tonight in the next hour, but I don't know if we will. We'll see. Okay. Thank you to everyone who's contributed so far tonight. Thank you to Georgia Fan, who's the latest super chatter. Thank you to T. Holmes, the top tipper. We're at $34.
Now,
tips.
guys.
So far, so good. Now we can keep
That's a
momentum
big
up for the
T.
next hour. That'd be great. But if things slow down terribly with contributions, that's gonna suck. So,
Okay. What are you gonna do about it?
Ooh.
Do something. Do something, Piggy. Do something
I'm gonna
about
do a
it.
tweet.
Oh, you're gonna tweet.
Emergency tweet.
Sorry, I'm talking loud to try to
I am
talk
gonna
over his
do a
burping.
secondary tweet here.
Whenever I
Because
see
we're
it.
getting a little bit more interest in the
Because
stream now.
yelling is faster than me pushing a button. So
Ooh,
sorry.
excuse me.
Fuck off. All right. We drop it. We drop the beat. Let's drop the beat.
Hold on. Oh, it's tight. So basically, here's the tweet. So far, we're having a great time on the Lost Judgment stream. I'm making a big push to finish up the bike club tonight, and I'm chilling with the viewers. It's been fun. It'll be great to get a bit more support, so come on and check it out if you can. There you go. Very, short and sweet.
Short and sweet, guys.
An emergency tonight or anything like that, but
It's not an emergency.
It'd be nice if we can maybe get a few fresh eyes and maybe a little bit of extra contributions.
A few fresh eyes and a few more contributions. You heard it here.
Okay, continue. Alright, so hour 2 of Lost Judgment here tonight, everyone. Heading back into the bike races yet again. The finale with Ghost is right now, and then we head into the final.
I hope one of these fucking whales tweets during the whale march. That would be pretty epic, dude.
So, let's see how we do. Here we go. Get out of my way, Akatsuka. I'm gonna kill him, Ghost. Cool it, Ghost. You do anything now, it's all over. You'll get yourself arrested.
Fresh eyes is something a organ harvester would say.
I'll ask what you do yourself. Shut up. What's going on? What the? You're pretty damn flustered. You must say Amasan got you.
Come on.
Those guys got jumped. Their motorcycles were trashed, and the fuckers weren't even brave enough to let their faces be seen. Wow. Interesting. They pounced when those people were distracted, asking a friend about bike maintenance. They totaled over 10 bikes. Wow. Fucked up. Only good news is, the guys...
I'll turn this off either if it ends, once the song ends, or
they say it
if anything actually interesting happens.
Prevention group guys. Just a little bit ago, Ghost used a picture of a family member to threaten him, you know? So that probably lit a fire in him. Where's Suo? Suo-san's not around on days like this. Of course not. Either they don't have them.
How much for Rocksmith? I actually looked, WT.
Hey!
I looked, and they exist, but there might have been an issue with it.
Let me guess, you're afraid that you can't win, so this is your...
Might have been. I'll have to look at it again.
What? You're gonna piss them off. You can get revenge on those guys at any time. You don't need to do it now. What you need to do is keep your promise to me. Unless you're feeling really insecure about whether you can win. Fine. I'll race you right into the gates of hell. Leave you there crying, and then I'll take care of the prevention guys. Let's do that if you think you can manage. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, the finale race against Goats.
This is why Empress Lagertha? Well, I appreciate it. Well, I guess we're not going to get a bite before the song ends then. Feels bad, man.
Oh, come on.
Personality.
Nice.
What personality?
I hit like 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Slayer. You've already got the whale. You've already got, like, the dolphin. It's like following your boat, man. It's like, you know, you go to the back of the boat. I don't know if that's the bow or the stern. I guess it'd be the... I got a 50-50 shot. I'm gonna say it's the stern.
There's only 3 left, dude. I'm kicking ass right now.
And, you just, you got him right there, man.
Bullshit, because I hit him and he hit me back. That's bullshit.
Back to the stern.
Only 2
Cha-ching. Nailed it.
Come on,
Yeah, I feel like I think bow is the front, which makes stern the back by default. I got pretty good at taking multiple choice type questions in college.
You didn't notice?
I tell people all the time, it's not, you don't necessarily need to know everything, but you need to know how to take a test. You need to know how to strategize multiple choice tests. That's how I got through school, when I could have probably studied harder.
Okay.
But, like, yeah, I mean, he's got Slayer, man. I think there's at least one other fucking whale in there somewhere.
Right, catching up with him.
Just, you know, just kind of like poke him a little. Poke him with a stick.
Lock. Beautiful.
Everything is C.
Hit him.
I find that to be not nice. What's the ideal strat? Well, when you're dealing with multiple choice,
I was blocking, you still hit.
The ideal strat is to,
have maximum boost.
well, it's usually going to be like this. Like if you've got, let's say, 4 choices, right? There's usually going to be one really stupid one kind of stupid one, and then 2 that are maybe, like, similar. That's usually how it's going to be in my experience.
Here's a little something.
If you just slept with
Yeah, here's a little something, bitch.
I guess that'll
Suck
work.
my bite.
Aren't you 12? You're a 12-year-old girl blocker. It's not right.
Tried to boost. Fuck you.
Not right. Val equals cherry. Cherry equals peach. Wouldn't the Val be the... I guess yeah, well, it's pretty obvious, like, common sense, but usually it's, for me, the strategy is just eliminate the dumb shit. You want to, like, free up mental canvas to look at the options.
Instant win.
So just get rid of the dumb shit first.
Sorry, Ghost, you suck.
And then you can get rid of the next in-line dumb shit. And then you're at, like, a 50-50. And then at that point, you should hopefully have some idea of what the question's about. Right?
Very nice. Winner!
Winrar. Yeah, you did it.
I kicked this gang's ass. You saw I was doing combos and shit? It was awesome.
Yeah, you're a real cool dude, Phil. You kicked their butts. Very epic.
Very good.
Is there a Gatling gun on that guy's motorcycle?
Well, he's dead.
Why didn't he just shoot him to death?
Oh, there he is.
Hey. Hey.
You good?
Yeah, Kyoka-chan, exactly. Like, the issue you run into is when there's two very kind of close answers, and then you gotta sort of know your shit.
My helmet's ruined.
But you can apply the 80-20 rule to studying, too.
Huh?
Oftentimes.
Whoa, the face, I've seen it somewhere.
Help, like, determine what you should study and what you shouldn't study, or, like, put more time into.
Reggie!
But ideally, study everything.
Is that you? I already said that. It's the former leader. I said that. Is that you, Reiji?
What?
Reiji? You mean Reiji Murasaki? The first rep? But...
God damn it, Frankie.
I thought he was dead. Reiji-san, I don't believe it. It can't be. He's alive? No way. Reiji-san?
Cortez always screwed me.
No,
yeah,
it's not him. He's gotta be...
I very often ended up being the
Reiji
study,
Murasaki
like,
died
the
a
night
year
before
ago.
type of guy, and
saw it
just
with
fuck
my
around
own
the rest of the
eyes.
week.
I watched my own brother die.
Like, I go to class and I just pay attention, but I hated...
brother.
I hated taking notes. I hated taking notes, and I hated... Like, my school, like, I didn't have to do, like, a whole lot of like, homework and shit. It was mostly just testing based.
Dan Murasaki, Dan.
I, like, pay attention, and then I take some notes, but I fucking hate taking notes.
Everyone shut up in stream chat right now, arguing with each other. I mean it right now. If I just see people arguing over nothing, because there's literally nothing to argue about, as you can see, we're playing a game. I'm just going to ban all of you.
I'm here for a chill stream, and people are abusing me.
Trying to cause drama.
No, you are playing a victim, and no one is reacting.
So you continue, you're just not going to be here no more, okay? So time to calm down.
You're abusing us emotionally.
Okay.
You were the one calling me fat.
Excuse me.
Well, are you fat or not?
So it was right all along. It was you, Dan Coon.
Okay, I was trying to hurt you.
Wait, yeah, Reiji did have a little brother who looked just like him. Name was Dan. I knew him when he was in middle school.
Excellent.
So why does little brother join Made in Heaven incognito? So he's Reiji's brother? That's why he's so fast. Crazy how much he looks just like the old legendary
about
leader.
Me. Ree.
They're all still looking at me. Oh, they're also looking at the mask even after it's
your
off
name's
my
Lexi.
face. Guess my brother really was
it's kind of binary. You're one way or the other.
That's fine. I'm happy to explain.
This is Valkyrie 26 in the airspace and at your service.
All right, kill him. I can do two of these.
Nuclear missile ready.
Law of Made in Heaven contradicts itself. The truth is, we were helpless to stop the destruction from the prevention group guys. Isn't that right? That's why what we need is more strength if we want to actually defeat those shitheads. And who's the major force of strength in Shinjuku and Kamurocho? The Neo Kaihin gang.
What?
What? Luckily, they want to work with Made in Heaven. We scratch their back, and then they'll scratch ours with myself as leader. Do you see? There's no archaic rule about racing to see who's in charge. The one in charge is the one with strength. That's right. If we cooperate with the Neo Kaihin gang, all the Ijincho underworld can be ours. Alright. Here we go.
You're leaning people?
Think about it, this idiot. Who's next? Who's next?
Look at Only I Slim. Look at this guy.
Right? Who's being a shithead in the chat so we can continue?
Did the tweet make you come by too? But yeah, they're like in the fucking Army Reserve, you know? or like the Air Force National Guard. They wait for a signal to show up. Otherwise, they're like standing by.
I'm not free to take care of more. All right. Let's continue. All right, so those who wish to come with me step forward. I welcome anyone who makes himself useful. Let us build a new world order in the underbelly of a Jincho together. With our strength, we'll climb up to the top of the outlaw heap.
Come on, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hey, he didn't say anything wrong. Is everyone so young that they don't even know about Arnold anymore? I'm like, yeah, that's not where that's not why that happened, dude. And I don't care how much you try to convince yourself that that's why. That's not the case.
Me too. I can match Suo-san when it comes to street fights. And if you're really the brother of the first rep, then we'll take you Jinsho.
I've never heard Arnold Schwarzenegger and thought that to myself.
Everyone, stop.
Like, oh, that sounds like a gamer word.
Thugs, don't do it. You don't want to follow those guys. This is not good. If Ghost and his crew join the Neo Kaihin gang, all of our progress will be completely undone.
Do I like Gundams?
Yeah,
YouTube
why was
on
the Neo
film?
Kaihin gang
Like
even hanging around?
I assume you mean It's a Gundam?
Like they were waiting for Ghost to purpose this.
Wait a minute.
No, they're alright.
GC-130 standing by.
It feels like there's something behind it.
Object 2-1 arriving on station. Fast fire control to you.
Hey, no, or should I say, Dan Murasaki, don't you think you're being tricked?
What's that?
What?
I think I like that one the most.
Think about it. The radicalization of the prevention group, the Neo Kaihin gang's arrival in a Jinsho, the standoff between Ghost and Suo. It's all connected. That's what I'm sensing.
Yo.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, I get the A10 where it needs to be.
I've got the evidence to prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys from the Neo Kaihin gang going into the prevention group.
The closed captions picked it up as the N-word. Ugh.
For real?
A picture?
Yeah.
This is a picture I snapped in front of the prevention group office. See the guy in the shades and a jacket? His name is Kasai. He used to be one of the 4 leaders of the Kaihin gang.
What's this?
And?
Hey.
Don't you
From the
think it's a
crusty
little
concrete
weird? Your deal is that you joined the Kaihin gang when you and these guys secede from Made in Heaven. Now here we see it could be a former Kaihin gang member officer radicalizing with the prevention group who's spurring you to take that deal.
Oh.
That can't be.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it can.
Yeah. No, I feel you
really
did.
don't think the Neo Kaihin gang guys radicalized the prevention group all to create this strife in
I mean,
Made in
he's
Heaven?
probably
And then,
I would say he's
to
the
deny it to
biggest.
Kaihin gang?
He's the person with the biggest following whose opinion on Phil I don't think
Maybe
is
the Neo
stupid.
Kaihin gang
If that
knew
makes sense.
who you've been the entire time.
Like, he seems to understand what
And
Phil
knew that
is,
You were the legendary
at the
Rev
very
brother.
least.
And they
Regardless
knew
of
that
how,
a lot
you
of
know,
guys would follow
he
you
articulates
if you made,
himself, you know?
if you left Made in Heaven.
So
excuse me.
I appreciate the fact that he knows that Phil's a piece of shit and is willing to just call him a piece of shit.
Either way.
Because that's really all you need to do.
Yama-san,
It's like
don't you
PewDiePie
know
did, right? He's
anything
like, I'm not
about
going to say
why
his
you
name.
guys
He's a piece of
joined the
shit.
prevention Group? Well,
Yeah.
it was through Otsuki-kun.
Huh?
Otsuki-san. That means he's knee-deep in the mess, too.
That's right.
I have to admit, he was going a
Did he
bit
try to wreck on the
overboard to
station?
fulfill his
No, I don't think he
promise
brought it
to
up
stamp out all the
Jedi
biker
Knight.
gangs in the Jinsho. But are you really starting
What
to
about
think that he
Tipster?
would work with those thugs?
You know how I feel
Yeah,
about
I
Tipster
am
Cooper.
starting to think that. In fact, he and the Neo Kaihin gang might have had a shared interest. I heard the Neo Kaihin gang wasn't able to expand their
He's heading to
territory
Snorkel?
because
Nah,
established
I think he's-
the Underworld's control structure was.
I'm starting to become pretty convinced that he's gone, so.
So that would be why he wanted a large.
I had my
power
doubts
like
before,
Made in
but we're
Heaven.
getting kind of
And it would
further in.
benefit
You know?
Otsuki-san, because if Made in Heaven joined the Neo
But,
Kaihin
you know,
gang, it would
whatever.
look like the biker gangs were going. That can't be it. Otsuki-kun would never do that. Are you saying that it was being played by them the whole time? Absolutely. So, you still gonna join the Neo Kaihin gang?
Shower thing was most likely money owed at first.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey,
where you
That story he was spinning about the shower, it didn't like really make a whole lot of sense to me. So it like begs the question: how did he come up with it? Did he just like
Okay.
just completely make something up or whatever?
All right, appeal went up, but we don't need that.
Yeah, I
Slayer's to me $1.50
yeah, I
and
don't
says,
think
"Did
he
you
saw
hear
it.
Netflix is now planning to make a live adaptation series of One Piece?"
You dumb
The Captain
mother.
series not long ago. They're working with the original author on the series. What do you think of the announcement?
Yeah, yo.
You know, I saw casting for this
Dumb
thing on Netflix,
motherfucker,
and
dude.
I have
Oh
no
my
idea
God.
if the casting will be any
This-
good. But the thing is, I've
I
been so
love
out
it.
of the loop with
This
One
is your
Piece for
this
so
is your
long,
fan base, Phil.
I wouldn't even
This will
know
always
half
be your
the
fan
characters
base.
make sense. And I also have no idea how on earth. I mean, One Piece is an over exaggerated fight-filled anime, right? The fights are ridiculous. Like, Gomu Gomu no punches and
give it
shit,
up,
where the
Luffy.
arms are stretching like
give it up,
like
Zolo.
in Street Fighter, you know. And then you got these characters doing insane over-the-top attacks and stuff. It's gonna basically have to be edited heavily in all like CGI, right? How on earth could that be a live-action series? Like, here's the thing.
Oh my God, help!
I didn't see the Cowboy Bebop live-action series.
Yeah, this was a Slayer
I can
tip.
say that's feasible. Why? Because that anime is very realistic, right? There's nothing ridiculous and over-the-top in that anime. It's like a noir detective style.
Wait, he's talking about
anime.
he's talking about Death Note right now?
Guns, a little bit of hand.
Wait, what's he talking about?
Nothing crazy. That is not the case with One Piece. So I have no idea how they're gonna do that without heavy, you know, CGI and shit. I don't know. I guess we'll
Cowboy
have to see.
Bebop. Okay.
We'll have to see what their premise.
Oh
we
wait,
don't know
did you
what
say
the premise is
oh,
gonna
okay.
be.
Well, dude.
Look at this. Oh my God, he's beating the shit out of everyone.
I mean, oh my God. I don't even.
You monsters! Answer me. Was this your plan all along? Eep.
You're dead.
If you don't answer, you're dead.
One Piece isn't.
Wow.
Like-
He beat the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume they need to use fucking CG in Cowboy Bebop, considering it takes place in fucking space and shit half the time. And then, like, they're on, like, planets and moons and stuff, you know? They're in, like, weird locations. They're in exotic locations a bunch of
Dan,
the
you're only
time.
hurting yourself. I don't give a shit. I won't let you keep going.
Like, I don't know how they're gonna do that. Oh, I guess no one's ever created a fantastical sort of, like, TV series
let
before.
me.
It's just not
I love
doable.
making
Okay, well,
heaven.
I'm glad
I
to
don't
know.
have to listen to your orders.
Good.
Then I'll stop you by force. Fine. Let's
Punching
make
the
it
air.
clear who's
So I'm
stronger.
doing Gomu
in a
Gomu no
fight.
machine gun in the air.
Yeah. Guys like you always understand better that way. Okay.
Let's go. Let's wait.
Here we go.
Yeah, that fucking One Piece rap for the 4 kids. My buddy and I would sing it like all the time. It's just the worst fucking thing ever. Oh my God, that like brought back like memories. It's fucking hilarious. I made it like his ringtone whenever he called me. It was so obnoxious.
Completely kicked his ass with Tiger Style. He didn't even hit me once, I don't think, right? He got fucked up. Beautiful. Then he runs for the hills.
Yeah, yo. Screaming.
I just checked in with the office.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum
Former
gum.
Kaheen gang thugs joined up because of your introduction, it seems.
Ah.
From here on, you're out of the prevention group. And I'll be reporting everything you've done to the authorities.
Wait, no, please. Anything but that. I'm begging you.
Sorry, but I can't let this go.
Oh yeah, 35. Is that accurate still?
Got his ass
I'm like
beat.
semi-lucid this stream, I swear to God.
Fuck, fuck, fuck! How
Need a
the
second
fuck
until to
can I
provide
be
some proof
cool?
of life for his wife, Cat.
No
Yeah,
matter what
perhaps.
I try, it all ends up going to shit.
Punch.
Fucking
What are you
time.
punching?
Look, Duncan.
Doesn't sound like you're punching asphalt,
Maybe
dude.
the real trouble here is that you've been living in Reiji's shadow. Just like Rina.
His shadow?
Shadow?
I think I understand why you kept your head down.
What are you doing? Stop touching your
Dedicated
face.
yourself to Made in Heaven. You were tired of being compared to your brother. Isn't that right?
Rolled a 69. Nice.
That's why you tried to rise through the ranks in a way that was different from Reiji. In a world of outlaws. You didn't focus on speed like he did. Instead, you
Got a
used
problem
violence.
here. Keep those eyes open, Phil. I saw what you were doing.
Sure like to talk about
I
nothing.
see you. Yeah.
Since middle school, always in and out of juvie. I've got to admit, just concerned for your future.
Back then, being the younger brother ate away at me. Everyone was always all about Reiji.
Phil, crossing the arms is step 1 to falling asleep every time.
Made in Heaven and earn the
Come on.
respect of the toughest kids in town.
The two of
Keep
you
it
do
together,
bear a
buddy.
strong resemblance. I'm sure everyone saw Reiji in you.
Yeah, no shit. One look at my face was all it took for people to treat me like him. You're right. All I've ever been to anyone is a shadow of him.
So he had to hide his face just to be his own person. That's got to be tough on a kid.
Danku, whatever people say, you're you.
For the Star Fox
You
thing?
don't have to live in anyone's
Star
shadow.
Fox thing happens when the
In fact,
stream ends.
You've got a light of your own.
When Phil's stream ends.
So why not shine it on the horizon and ride toward a brighter tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, his sleep's gotta be totally fucked. I have to imagine.
There you go again. Preachy as ever. But yeah, that goes without saying.
And just like that, everything's forgiven. The end. Only Ice Infinite, I have to disagree. He says, live action Grinch is the best Christmas movie of all time. I hate live action Grinch. I really do. I'm a huge fan of the original animated Dr. Seuss Grinch, and I hate the movie. The Jim Carrey movie sucks, man, in my opinion.
Oh, it was
I
Elrond.
disagree.
I
I think it's terrible.
Oh, it was Elrond with a D. Okay, cool. I saw that idiot in the chat.
Where did Kasai and them go? When I was going after Otsuki-kun, they snuck off.
No way.
Damn. Well, they're fast.
Rocksmith streams have me on.
Well, that's Dan about the Neo.
Yeah, well, that means that I'm also on Phil's sleeping schedule. Except I have to actually wake up like
Carlos liked that resolution.
when a normal human being wakes up, not at 11:30.
Not done yet. We're not done.
I mean, assuming you don't work night shift, of course.
For real?
You want to know about the Neo Kaihen gang? Yeah. How'd you get to know them?
Okay.
About a month ago, they approached us when I was hanging with the guys. There was a dude named Koga. Koga approached you? Who's this?
This is stupid.
He was going on about how his strength of arms would be the best
do
thing to
that.
offer the
Where's that fucker?
professor. Oh my god, it does.
Where goes off? Understanding grave. Fox 2. Right. That shitty went off the scope. Wait, down there. We got him. We got him, boys. We redirected. We got that fucker.
You know, what are you even going to do now? I'm quitting Made in Heaven. There's no reason for me to stay. I'll try and find something that I want to do, eventually.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan. Jeez. Whew, okay. Alright, Jones to Bones, have a good night, man.
Those new, almost killed a civvy? No one in this chat, okay, no one in his chat would count as, like, collateral damage.
I mean, Dan. He said he's leaving Made in Heaven, and he's not going to join
The Geneva Convention doesn't apply to these
Okay,
fucking
well,
degenerates, man.
Where's Suo? There was this huge crisis, and he's nowhere to be found.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't been able to contact him the last few days, so apparently it's a family matter. A family matter, huh?
All right.
By the way,
Forgot,
your
I'm watching
friends are
Phil.
waiting
All
for
right.
you, see?
Huh? Gotta turn depression mode back on. Okay.
Oh,
Man,
God,
I'm gonna get in my
huh?
depressive mood here.
What's all this?
White phosphorus to chat. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let me work on that. Yeah. That gives me an idea.
Didn't he tell these people to
What's the
quit?
white phosphorus usually get
What's going
dropped
on?
by?
Why
There's
are
like
you
an
all here?
A10 drop it.
This is what's left of the Baikwan Ryu, the Raging Angels, and the Ghost Faction. They're all kind of lost without their leaders, and now
It's like an
they
A10 shoots rockets, right? But
Yagami-san.
white phosphorus are like bombs, aren't they?
Me? Yagami-sama, why don't you have a picnic on the circuit, or maybe some midnight tea with snacks?
Yagami!
Yagami, it's me,
Usually
Coconut.
dropped by
Ready for however you
Israelis.
want to
What,
roll.
Palestinians?
We'll follow you. We even got Gosan's
That's
permission.
not very nice.
You guys.
Yagamichi!
We are the Yagami faction. Hell yeah! Well, this is troubling. I thought I got them to leave the gang life behind, but why do they have to come back now?
Pretty sure white phosphorus
Oh my
violates the
God.
Geneva Convention, but fuck do I know? You know what else? You know what also violates the Geneva Convention? Fucking hollow point rounds, which is
Fine,
stupid.
Yagami-san, but hey, the more
So
support
maybe
you
the
have,
Geneva Convention isn't
the
perfect.
stronger your influence will be. What you're trying to do in the
Ghost of
end,
Mad
you've done
Max?
with
The fuck is this?
They're all your followers now, so they'll support whatever decision you make.
Whatevs, bruh.
Well, that may be, but still. Hey guys, let's drive around in the night as the brand new Yagami faction. Yeah! Fine. I'll hang around just for
The
tonight.
Geneva
Oh
suggestion.
my God. Alright. Well, Ghost
yeah.
of
Oh,
Mad
oh, yeah, Marvin.
Max just hit me $15. Look at this. If there's an elderly person crossing the street, help them. Look, this is fun, Yagamichi. We're all best friends now.
So
We'll be together all the
so
time.
gay.
Yeah, that's right.
A1
I
Sky
hope we
Raider.
can.
Look that up.
In the end, I'll have
A1
all of you walking
Sky
on the straight
Raider.
and narrow. So basically, he formed the ultimate
hell?
gang of nice people, right? But it's
Service
not over.
from
We're not done yet.
1946 to the
That's why
early
Ghost of Mad Max used
1980s.
to be $15 and said that you avenged your giving other congratulations. We're proud of your achievement. No. Cap, beat this. We're not done yet. This is not the end of the Bike Club. You thought it was over, didn't you? We're seriously not done with Bike Club.
Don't do anything cringy.
There's still more. This is the problem with the side missions in this game. They're incredibly unbalanced. Some of these are so long, hours and hours and hours of grinding, and you're not done yet. Bike Club's not done. So I appreciate the tip, Ghost of Mad Max, but you're completely off base. We're not done yet. I know. Didn't that seem like the finale? Nope.
Nope.
So anyway, Ghost of Mad Max, thank you for the tip. We're now at $50 in tips.
That means it's Gunnar Glasses time, and we're well on our way to the tier 2 tips goal.
Let's get the Gunnar Glasses on.
At $50 and climbing.
I basically have a little bit over half an hour left on tonight's stream. I don't think we can beat this tonight. I'm serious. I don't think so. The race, there's 4 more races to finish, plus a ton of cutscenes. So I don't think we can actually finish this tonight.
Got feeling swaggins?
I think we have to do it, do it again on Tuesday night to finish the Bike Club. So, unbelievable. Anyway, thank you for the tip, Ghost of Mad Max. We're now at $50 in tips. I appreciate everyone's support tonight. It'd be great if maybe we get a little bit more last-minute support. It'd be great to see the hat tonight, a hat that you choose, but it is what it is. Every single time that I played this game...
Then wage quit it. Set me free.
Right? I'm kind of accepting it at this point. It's like, would it be nice to have more support? Yes.
You're accepting it? Then stop begging. You've accepted it.
That dead horse. I'm just going to say, thank you to those who did contribute, and let's continue. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, good... Dark Maggie says, oh man, more racing games. Like, good luck, Phil. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife watches a lot of JCS.
So, we did not do this yet. Okay, what does it say we didn't do? Hold on. Guts level 5 or more. Oh, shit. So, for gut, we have to do boxing now. Are you shitting me?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure boxing raises guts. It does.
Don't get set free until 12, 12, 21.
Only thing that raises.
I think he's gonna finish this fucking game on 12, 12, 21.
So we have to go to the boxing gym now. Yup. Once Guts is level 5, then we can finish Biker Gang. So we're definitely not finishing Biker Gang.
That's like the one piece of content that we don't have yet on Phil.
In the meantime,
like the breakdown of his body language,
SP.
like piece by piece. But one thing to note is that, when you look at the like JCS stuff, it's like they already know kind of the end result, right? Like they know that he, the suspect murdered this person or did this or did that, right? So they can like analyze how it like alludes to that. But in this case, he's not going anywhere. He's not doing anything. So what's like the end point here to like compare to his body language, other than the fact that he's just got begging down to muscle memory? Like, if we knew, for example, that he had spent X amount on a WWE Champions event, like a very specific one, and his begging lined up with that event, you can perhaps analyze his body language kind of leading up to that when he's like begging for something else. That type of thing.
Secret of the Tiger. The effect of the Tiger hidden art remains even after swapping styles. Activating a hidden art of that style will reset the effect time.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he finished this like by the end of the month. Like the rate he's going, just the pause menu streams. But he did say he's gonna play it twice a week. Maybe. Yeah, grateful. It's like honestly, his tells are his baseline now because he's just always scum mode, right?
Oh, and at low health, press Y.
It's like he's never not on scum mode. He never does anything nice for anybody. He's never genuine. Other than when he's just complaining about stuff. He's genuine about being a Karen, I guess.
Oh my god. Alright. Now.
But there's nothing to compare it to. There's no dichotomy here. If you look at those JCS guys, you can perhaps make a comparison from their interrogation video to
stopped me from doing it. They wouldn't
when they're behaving normally.
And because there was no one to fight, I wasn't able to level up the club at all. I kind of got stuck. Maybe now new fights will be available.
Demon mode.
Wow, Yagami literally broke that guardrail with his face. Did you see that? He's really becoming a badass. All right.
Oh, yeah, I guess we have when he used to be with Panda, like how their body language was with each other, with how his was with her.
All right. So Derek is saying he's okay with me doing maybe the Pokemon Arceus in January. Would I consider maybe doing, the Pokemon remake in the summer? Yes, I would. See, the thing is, I actually want to play Pokemon It's just unfortunate that they.
PSP.
Why did they
Definitely
release a
fine
Pokemon
with
in
that.
November and then a Pokemon in
Decided to check
January?
out
It doesn't even make
Pokemon
sense the way they've done it. It's like they didn't really think this through at all.
Hey Derek, your opinion is completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter what you're fine with or not fine with, dumb fuck.
Please tell me we could do a new thing here. Seriously.
Okay? You don't give him money. You're a fixture. You're a piece of furniture in his chat that doesn't stop talking.
No, it's the same. I don't know what to do. Maybe I gotta do special. Am I forced to do special fights? Maybe. I guess I'll try the special fights. I don't even know what else to do. They're not allowing me to do anything else.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
really?
couch,
Slayer
if you
says
will.
I need to go talk to what's her name?
What's her name?
Amasawa at the club, the MRC club, and that's why it's not advancing. Well, I guess I gotta beat the shit out of Segura here and have some fun with this.
Yeah, punch him. Yeah, punch him.
Crap.
Give them money. Why does Phil not ban him? It might be because he's one of the few people that are actually like him.
Wow.
Like unironically, or with like unconditionally. I guess maybe unconditionally is a better word for it. Like there are plenty of people who are there, you know, outside of the ironic troll type fucking idiot people, right? There's people who are there kind of conditionally, in the sense of like they'll be there for specific playthroughs. Like maybe Game Trekker will be there for fucking Hades or this or that, right? But Derek's kind of there if he's just kind of available to be there.
Segura was such a beast.
Other people who fall into that might be like Guts, or maybe Kagome, whatever.
Why is Segura such a beast? I don't understand. Click the stupid thing. Okay, so I guess we gotta go talk to Amasawa. Waste of time. Did I like the Fight Night series? I don't remember playing it, so.
Expect Guts is a whale.
Okay.
You think so? You think Guts gives him money behind the scenes or something? Or tips him under
Alright,
like
so we're going back to the school.
aliases? Think some of these weird aliases are him?
Alright. Back to the school. Gonna talk to Amasawa. Maybe unlock the rest of the missions. We'll see. I was hoping to do the biker club tonight, and now we hit a roadblock, so.
Likes Guts way too much
not
for
even
no clear
possible.
reason. I don't know, I feel like Phil like can form these kind of like Guts is always there, right? And he always kind of like behaves himself and asks like benign
With all
questions
this shit
and whatever.
that's necessary to finish the school stories, whatever this professor
Okay.
plotline ends up being,
Here's my thought,
it
right?
seriously better be good. Like, it better be like...
I'm trying to remember where I heard this
side
from.
plotline that feels like a real story.
I
not
can't
like,
remember.
oh,
It was,
it's like a one-off
I think it was like a
joke.
comic.
You know, I hope that is significant.
But
and
they were talking about how
a fun plot to it after having to do all the shit to unlock it.
how you look at like oh, I don't know, like Hulu or something.
Has done a super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
And they just have like a shit ton of stuff that no one's ever gonna watch, right? They have a bunch of filler shows or filler this or filler that no one's ever gonna watch ever. But they described it like it's a buffet. And when you have a buffet, you need to just have a lot of options, right? Like you need a lot of filler, otherwise it's not a great buffet. And so Guts kind of meets that sort of like he's there, he exists, because without people like Guts or whatever, his chat would actually be a ghost
I told
town.
you guys when we started this game, and that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Remember?
Like an actual
I said
ghost
I'd get
town. It's
invested
already a
in about
ghost
3
town.
month playthrough. We'll be
But you need these
playing
wheelchairs
now. I
asking
said
benign questions and
right from the
shit.
get-go.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. Mike said that. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now.
Very confused.
Yeah, Mike said that.
Spawn Killer has re-upped his membership.
Because like imagine the Derek's and those fuckers were all gone. You'd have like
My ass lately. Are you going to go back to Fight Sim?
the entire chat would be Nightbot.
No plans to go back
Nuclear
to Fight
missile
Sim anytime
ready.
soon. We have more than enough stuff we've been doing. We don't really have any streams to fill up. So.
Nuke. I'm gonna assume you want it on this fucker.
Nuclear launch detected.
Please take a seat. So you've got some information on Oshikiri?
Yes.
Yes,
Tango
and it's
neutralized.
unfortunately rather unpleasant. Yagami-san,
Derek? Alright, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one.
Genbukai is...
Wait, where is he?
Genbukai?
There he is.
No,
Alright,
I have
stay
no
stay
idea.
still.
Launch
It's apparently a
detected.
mixed martial
Fuck.
arts
Cancel.
foundation
Alright.
that the city's more felonious citizens tend to enter.
Does that mean
Good evening, stylish lamp. How are you? Guts, I have no idea when the next Yakuza game will come out. I'm interested to see. Anyway, it's an underground fight club type deal, huh? I hear those don't take.
But yeah, he needs people like Guts. That's why he doesn't ban them, even though they're fucking annoying.
Oshikiri-kun is a former participant.
Huh?
He is.
Yes.
It was a few months back, but it sounds like he made quite a splash.
Maybe he'll have another haiku.
Come to think of it,
God,
those
no more
punks who
fucking
messed with
haikus.
Oshikiri-kun the other day, or Oshikiri the other day.
Like look at DC, right? The haiku guy.
So
DC, he whenever he comes by and gives a haiku, it's like a drive-by haiku. Usually,
However,
it seems like he doesn't usually stick around. He's like, "Hey DSP, I'm here, and here's my stupid shitty haiku," and then he seems to fuck off.
If I were to guess,
yeah, that's a possibility.
Like it's like you don't see his name in chat unless he's giving a haiku.
You can't ignore the fact that Oshikiri-kun.
So you have enough people like that, and your chat can get full of
maybe he didn't know what kind
text,
of people were running the event.
And he needs that. Otherwise, it's like, what the fuck? My chat's frozen. What's wrong with my chat? You know, that type of thing.
I heard his gym's owners caught wind of it and gave him a good scolding.
Yeah.
Interesting. We ought to pursue
You
this.
think Cat lurks in his chat? I feel like Cat doesn't fuck with him at all, man.
Next time that I see
but
him.
maybe, I guess.
thank you.
Sounds like a plan. Best of luck. Okay.
Nuclear launch detected.
Okay. Die.
Now we gotta keep talking to them because there's like 10.
I recommend watching the live Cat in the Hat movie with Mike Myers. Kelly Preston was in that movie and fought 2 years of breast cancer. Wait, oh, I remember that message. There's this weird thing with like fucking death.
Thank you for coming, Yagami-san.
Like I remember he like sent like 6 messages about something like that.
Yes.
But I think it was a different actor, right?
Rocho, correct? Meaning you're quite accustomed to the city's nightlife. I guess
It,
you could
like
say
it was like liver cancer or something. What the fuck,
Wait,
Derek?
why are you asking me this? Not sure I'm getting it.
Well,
Right. So this time I'd like you to go undercover at a girls' bar in a gin show.
Huh?
What? A girls' bar? That's not exactly a place for a high school demographic. Why there of all places?
But like the live action Cat in
There's
the
a
Hat.
high
I
likelihood
mean,
that a
maybe
certain
they
girls' bar
ironically
may
like
hold some
watching it the same
information
way
on
you
the
might
profession.
watch,
What you
like a
getting
Mystery
at?
Science Theater type of movie.
When you say girls' bar, you're talking about one of the shop bars where most of the staff are girls, right?
yes.
That's right.
I mean, I
It's
don't think I would.
apparently
I don't
different
think
than a
I watched that
Well,
movie
not
when
sure I
I was a kid.
understand
I remember it.
Well, for
But,
one,
like, I don't
the
remember
girls
now. I
don't
don't
sit
remember what
next to you
happened
in
in
a
it, but I
girls'
remember
bar
I
like
watched
you do at a
it.
hostess club. They
And
talk
it's
to you
like
from
I
across the
don't think
counter.
I would have a desire to watch it
Wait,
again.
so what exactly is the difference? The distance between you and the girl? No, really. Like, I'm 1,000,000,000,000% in agreement with her.
1,000,000,000,000%.
So what the fuck distance does what difference does the distance make? Is it the same thing? Well, it's just it's more exciting when you're closer to each other, you know.
Is this idiot talking about? I went to the mailbox and got the 4th fighting stance. I didn't do. Talking about the game. Cool, great. Die.
I quit. I'm not doing this no more. I can't put up with this Japanese culture shit. I'm out of here, guys. I quit. I tap out. I'm done with this. That's enough. Enough is enough for me. I can't put up with this. Like, oh my god. Seriously? No, really. What the you gotta be joking me. You seriously gotta be joking me. They pay for this shit.
Right.
So let me get this straight. In Japan, they go to a bar. The bartender's a girl. You buy the girl expensive drinks. You drink with the girl to talk with the girl, and then you go home.
Yes.
And you pay them lots of money to do this.
Yes, one of your mods did that. That fucking dude on your fucking whatever his name is. That dude. That like literally happened to someone you know. Yeah, Kid Galleon, a fucking loser.
I guess if that's how it is, then fine. But I still don't really understand. Neither do I. Anyway, maybe I'll understand if you compare it to mysteries. Well, let's see. If you had a casual, easy-to-solve mystery versus a deep, serious thriller, which would get your blood pumping more? Certainly the latter. So
Still has a
then,
wife, everyone.
what's this
Oh,
called,
TIL.
like a thriller. Well, sure, I guess that's
I gotta
how
read
put
this.
it.
So let me get this straight. You log into your mobile phone and you pay Scopely $40,000 for pictures of wrestlers?
If you have a loser
Wow.
over here who pays all his money to get attention from a woman who's only giving him attention because of money, or you have a loser over
Like
here
your
who gives
wife.
all his money to a woman who only gives him attention because he's paying all his money.
Everyone's a loser but
Which
you.
is the bigger loser?
This right here, I'd say this
I can't
is the
figure this
bigger
out.
loser.
All right. Anyway, let's continue.
I see.
I understand completely now. Oh yeah,
You're just so much better than everybody.
I totally feel like she
Wow.
doesn't, but oh well.
What a big man.
Anyway, can you tell me
Where's the
more
first
about
place you think
connection
Phil would
between
be
the
if he was
professor
ever
and the
divorced?
Squirrel bar in a gin show? Anyway, by the way,
Like a
Slayer
bar?
put the $1.50. He says, "Don't worry. After completing all of the school story missions, it's a big reveal of the professor, and there's an entire plot line. You're stuck in it, and you have to finish it. A full-on side mission. Well, that's really
Wow, Slayer, but tell me what you think about One Piece.
content, just for it to be like a little.
Do you like Usopp?
There's some meat to the ending. I'd be like,
Who's more attractive, Nami or Robin?
Good fucking god. Anyway, okay. Ask about the professor.
Well,
So at the bar, there was this younger person who was ranting and raving about the professor. To make matters more interesting, that person was a student from Syria. A high schooler at a girls' bar? But they don't normally let you in if you're underage, right?
yes.
Yes, but he somehow faked his age and he got in. However, he let it slip that he's a student at Syria, and the school was
I got a lot of people like Robin. I'm actually more of a Nami guy
What's the
myself.
kid's name?
I'm actually a Vivi guy.
Doesn't appear in our directory. Apparently,
And as far as I know, she never reappeared after that
so
second
what
time
did
she
he
came
say about
back.
the professor? He
But
specifically
Vivi's
said
got to be
the
number one for me,
identity
I
of the
think.
professor.
What does that mean?
Wow, that's real subtle. You think he's telling the truth? I can't say for sure, but I can tell you that this student was accompanied by some thugs who called themselves the Neo Kaihin Gang.
I see.
That's so, huh? Well, then this is definitely no laughing matter.
Yes.
Indeed. They
I
very
know she
well
appeared
leaked
like
the professor's
one other
identity, so
time.
we let it slip out.
Unless she appeared again.
Do you know who the student leaked?
Okay, does she appear anytime after the time
I
skip?
do. She's the most popular person at the
The
girls'
answer to
bar.
that is yes, and I haven't seen it yet. Because I stopped at the time skip.
Emily S. Moshizuki,
Oh, she
number
does.
one
Oh,
employee
okay.
at Girls Bite.
Cool. Alright. Well, maybe one day
She
I'll see
grew up
that.
overseas. Her father's English and her mother's Japanese. Can't we just ask her what delinquent student said to her?
No.
I was hoping
Well,
Vivi would
this
join
girl,
instead of like
Mochizuki, she's
dumbass
particularly tight-lipped.
fucking
She
skeleton
never reveals
guy.
details of conversations between her and her
Yeah.
customers. Well, I guess I'd do the same if I worked in a bar like that. But that just means getting this info out of her isn't going to be very easy.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
Nami
but
has
that's
orange
where
hair.
you come in, Yagami-san. You're a city man who knows all the pleasures of the evening. That's one heck of a way to phrase that.
So to sum
Anyway,
it up.
so
Oh yeah, I remember when I stopped watching.
regular at the
I
bar,
remember exactly when I
and on that
stopped.
girl's good
It was
side,
right after
she
the
spilled
time
beans,
skip.
right?
Yes.
And Frankie was in like some ice place.
Please and thank
And he kept doing this thing where he went, reft, right, reft. And I'm like, well, I'm done. And I never watched One Piece ever again.
Why, unfortunately? Did you want to try going
That wasn't the
undercover
reason. That was just a
yourself?
coincidence. But I did think
Maybe
it was
disguised
stupid.
as a girls' bar employee or something? Of course. I mean, who wouldn't find that exciting? Infiltrating the unknown world of adult nightlife.
Masawa.
Hamasawa, I'm glad to see you curious, but don't go putting yourself into dangerous situations. You got it? I'll try to keep that in mind. What an idiot.
What an idiot.
Slayer has tipped $1.50 again, and he says,
And you
"I
tip
think in
more?
Japanese culture, the
You
work
broke
culture is
bitch."
very busy with overtime and less people getting into dating and marriage due to
Oh my
work,
God.
especially men, so they seek companionship through these bars so they don't feel
But what about you, Slayer?
That's what the internet's for.
What?
That's 1,000,000% what the internet is for. There's people you can talk to. There's discussion groups. There's all kinds of shit you can do. You don't have to pay for fake companionship. That's ludicrous.
Do you
Okay,
oh
so
my
DC is here? Ah, DC, did you do a haiku for us? Today?
Did he?
Confirm ID, then maintain a burgo.
Where's DC? I'm gonna fucking blow his ass up. Where the fuck is he? Come on, stay on scope, stay on scope. Yeah, fucking died, dumbass.
Go ahead.
I can't even finish the bike club. Now I gotta go do the boxing club. So I do the boxing club, then I can do the bike club, then I can do the dance club, then I gotta do this girls' bar, then there's another one. Then when all that's done, then it's the finale. It's gonna be streams and streams of this. Streams and streams of this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. We gotta talk to her again, by the way. It's not done. It's another mission. Look. What now? Come on, Itokura-san, smile.
Do this.
I'm a
That's what the internet is for.
So, Phil, is his problem the fact that people spend money on that?
Yeah, for real. It's just supposed to know.
Oh, well, alright, you asked for
I
it.
just don't want you to waste the miracle of youth, Itakura-san. You need to have it documented.
Sorry, Blooper, Rezizi's calling for this. I don't have a choice. Stay still. It's there. Yep, right there. Perfect.
Here. Imagine if he just walks in. What the frick is going on in here? Look, everyone settle the fuck down. Yikes. Oh.
Yeah, so it sounded to me like his problem was that people spent money on it, not the fact that it existed, you know?
The famous detective. Huh? Maybe. Who are you? I'm May Torabe, president of the photography club.
Like, if people spend money, you can get the same thing. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can't get the experience of
You take me as a fellow
of that.
Detectives take,
you know, host clubs or whatever.
Detectives and their cameras.
Oron High School host clubs, as you would on Reddit.
In fact, I'd say
the King of Hate forums. Can I get that experience on the King of Hate forums, Phil? Can I?
Some advice, Yagami-san.
Dumb fuck.
So Torabe-san is pursuing the professor as a photographer. What? And what does that mean?
Yes.
Well, I hope to get an actual shot of him eventually, and in the meantime, I want to use the power of the photographic arts to enlighten all the students that he's led astray. What happened to the music? Why'd the music die? Come again? Let's sit down and talk about it, Yagami-san. Have a seat. Oh my god. Never ends. Okay, let's hear what Torabe has to say. Better hear out Torabe.
Yeah, I mean, Phil kind of is a host club, isn't he?
So tell me, what exactly do you mean when you say you want to take photos to enlighten others? Well, all of us live trapped inside of a cage.
Yeah, you know, I found that interesting too, Koban.
And the self is unrecognizable as an
He's
object.
like, oh, Reddit's trash, you know.
I don't know how to
I'm like,
say
dude,
that. Epic,
you
what the frick?
Epoch?
But
I think.
photography can free you from that
Right.
cage of subjectivity.
Uh.
Huh?
Yagami-san.
Okay, I'll try to explain. Do you ever feel like surprised when you
but,
see a picture of yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
Like you think to yourself,
he hosts a worthless forum.
other people? Sure.
They're good for containment purposes.
All right,
Maybe,
you want to know the
maybe.
truth, guys? All right, I'm gonna level with all
Okay.
of you.
What are you gonna do?
When I first started on YouTube,
What awful thing is about to happen?
1,000,000% yes. When I first started on YouTube, I had no actual self-awareness. How I actually looked,
Oh, yeah.
or how I sounded to others.
But now,
You look at yourself in the mirror. When you hear yourself speak from within your own body, you actually sound different and look different. When you record yourself, when you have a video or a picture or an audio recording and you listen back, it actually sounds totally different. It does. Looks different. When I do my podcast in the morning,
everybody knows this, Phil.
and I look over there at the screen, I'm like, I seriously realize in my mind, when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I don't think I look like that. You want to know the truth? I actually think I look way better
When you get the gunner glasses and the hat and the vest on.
Maybe that's false, but I think I actually, on video, I come across better. Because in person, I think I look like crap. But when I do like the podcast and stuff, and I'm like, wow, I got a nice background, I got a nice overlay, right? I brushed my hair before, and I sit
Oh my
down
God.
and do this nice I'm animated, when I'm talking. I'm like, wow, I think I actually look better on that.
Oh,
than I
Christ.
actually think I look in real life outside of that content. You know what I'm saying? But she's absolutely right. Like, there's a way that you frame yourself, you think of yourself, but then when you actually see an outside perspective on how you think you look, or you know what I mean? Like,
Oh my
I remember
God.
when
I
was
can't
a
do
kid,
this.
I did an answering machine recording for
my
my phone, my parents' phone, the answering machine on the phone. And then when we played it back, I was like, I sound like that? I didn't even know I sound like that. I sound so different to myself.
Everybody has this experience, Phil. It's not just you. You're not
All right,
special.
Anyway, so Slayers to me another $1.50 said in Japan, online dating is not as common in the U.S. They seek physical companionship through the bars, especially office workers.
You live in Singapore, Slayer. Shut the fuck up.
Time at the bars.
Shut the fuck up, Slayer. You're not Japanese.
That culture is weird. I'm just gonna be honest. I just
Okay,
don't agree.
thanks.
You can explain it to me as much as you want, and I understand what you're saying. I just
Who
it
wanted
doesn't make
to
sense to me.
Minecraft himself here?
You're literally
I'll help you
wasting
out.
your
All
time
right.
talking to someone who's only talking to you because you're paying them to listen, right? Right? That's not someone who actually wants to hear you. That's someone who's like, oh, that's nice. Keep the money and drinks coming, right? So what's the point? It's not real
money and
companionship. It's not real friendship. It's a waste of your time. Literally a waste of your time. It's paid, fake relationship.
For the love of God.
I would rather have no relationship or no.
Okay, you have to stay still past the remote.
Fake interactions. That's me.
Hang on. You might go off scope. And you're gone.
That's just me.
I'll have to kill someone else. Torchlight, you're dead.
Okay, so he says, sure, that's happened to me. Okay, yeah, so that's what objectifying the subjective is all about. It lets you look at yourself with objectivity.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Evil, they almost always recognize it.
Dude.
Humans who actually do evil lose sight of themselves, and typically, or else they try to justify it to avoid looking at what's ugly inside of them. That makes sense.
God.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. This dude needs an actual psyche eval, man. What the
Well,
fuck?
that's why we need to take pictures of
What is
those
happening?
students to force them to look at their actions objectively. That's enlightenment.
Yeah, that's big time Clip
Make
City,
their own
dude, for real.
stupidity into an object right before them.
When I was younger, I didn't care about how I looked. Now I wear a double-sided dildo around my neck and a 10-year-old Mario shirt. But guys, until I get the hat and the vest on, I just don't look the best that I can look. Can you guys help me? Will you guys help me become the best that I can be?
Philosophy. Is there any way that the MRC can help?
Okay, Phil.
Well, if we could really get delinquent students to reflect on their behavior, I think it'd be an effective countermeasure against the professor's influence. I get that, but can we really make that much of a difference?
He's his ass kicked is what he needs.
Of course we can. If you teach me detective-style photography techniques, that'll make a huge difference. Okay.
You ever ask like what'll happen if and when Phil gets divorced? What's the first place he'll go to?
Why is the photography
Nowhere.
club
He'll stay at home.
with the MRC?
He'll stay at home and have a special divorce stream where he's crying or something.
And their current theme
That's
is
what he'll do.
delinquency, and thus their
He will milk the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, we've taken photos of shoplifters, muggers, people driving without a license or helmet, middle-aged men getting beaten up, escort services.
He's most comfortable in his gout castle.
Innocent students have been getting into trouble around a gin show.
I mean, fuck it. I mean, I'm more comfortable in my gout castle.
Terrible, huh?
I'm sure a lot of us are.
What? You're gonna try
But like, I don't know. It's nice to go for a walk when something traumatic happens, right?
Okay.
But he's staying there.
I'm too pursuing the professor. I sympathize with Torbe.
He ain't going anywhere, man.
Smile, Amasawa senpai. Your smile is so pretty. These two sure seem to get along. Kevin Bernstein is here tonight. There's a super chat and Lost in Judgment. The dance club is the best club. They got the best clothing. If you say so, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin. Thank you.
If you say so, bro. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, Phil is the alpha.
Which I think we can actually finish the dance club if we want.
He's the wheelchair alpha.
6 in the airspace and at your service.
Whatever it was, attractiveness or appearance or whatever it was. We match that stat, so we can do that whenever we want. Okay.
And
Yagami's assistant.
And we'll get a second one here.
Being a detective, don't you have a lot of opportunities to secretly photograph your target? Poor Torbe-san's been trying to take photos of crimes, but just can't seem to hack it. It's true. The main problem is criminals try to attack me.
In other words,
yeah,
to stable a new mayor from his DMs. I wonder how successful he would be, Spike. I'm actually curious.
But I'm not some teacher.
He got Kat through some sort of like he slipped into her DMs where she's asking like a technical question.
Yes, of course we
And Phil answered a technical question.
I'll help.
Wow.
Oh wow, thank you so much. We'll be in the photography club room then, okay? Just swing by whenever you have the time. It's on the 3rd floor of the East Building. Oh, you mean like right
that was a
here on the other
haiku?
clubs? Of course.
Gotcha.
Roger that.
Was that a haiku?
Okay.
I got the message here. Been lost in judgment. The dance club is the best club.
Okay,
they
then.
got
What?
best clothing.
Oh no!
Yeah, I guess it works. Except for the fact that the last sentence is grammatically incorrect, I'm pretty sure. So I don't care if you make it 575 if it's grammatically incorrect and it doesn't fit the theme of your like entire thing.
We have
then you can
time
go
for,
fuck
like,
yourself.
1 or 2 boxing fights. Seriously, it took so long to get through that. It sucked up all my time.
Can Phil is cut or not? Jesus Christ, TJX. How dare you?
And then we can freaking
How dare you ask that question in general?
we'll basically pick up where we left off. Slayer now did a super chat says this is going to be one of the shortest clubs in the game. Sounds good. Really, it does because there's so many effing clubs at this point. Like when are we going to start wrapping some of these up exactly? You know, we got to start doing something.
Yeah, nice super
So thank you,
chat.
Slayer, for the super
SGD.
chat. Guts to see you tomorrow. Have a nice
This
night.
crub
Guts.
is one of the
DC
shortest
says, "Here's
crub
a new
in the
haiku,
game.
first
Good,
judgment,
good looking
I,
out
the
there,
first
Slayer.
judgment I got lost in the story and the combat. God bless. There you go.
Good.
Thank you very much for another haiku from Mr. DC.
Right, there you go.
Of course, I said that now. I realize I'm gender, and I will be chastised strongly. And
We are bingo fuel
put up
heading
the
back to
flagpole
space.
here on the internet for doing that. I mean, big troubles. Just so you guys know, I will be beaten with wet noodles for assuming gender.
Are you doing an assuming gender thing, Phil? Maybe you should
No.
stay away from that.
Hoi. let's now...
Yeah, it's a Singapore, I
do a
believe.
fight or two to adjourn
That's where
tonight's
Slayer's
stream.
from.
Good progress tonight, everyone. I apologize
Docs
for
is on
finish the
KF.
bike club. This, sadly, is what happens with the school missions in the game. Is you can't just really do one from
I'm
start
glad
to
this
finish.
dude
They
from
all
Singapore
together.
can comment so much on Japanese
The other one.
culture.
And it basically makes it feel like they never end, because you always have this endless string of looping, inter-branching school missions in order to do the other one. You have to do the other. So here we are, right? We're in the midst of like 3 or 4 of them. Would have been nice to see the end, and we just can't get to the end of them because we're stuck right now. But we will eventually, like we're doing this again on Tuesday night, and I feel on Tuesday night we should hopefully see the end of the bike.
I don't know. Under normal circumstances, Rogeezy, they kind of don't matter, right?
We should get enough of the guts to then finish the
Like
bike.
theoretically, you'd switch to super chat if you wanted your message to display
Oh, yeah,
in the
Super
chat.
with a haiku? Well, I missed it. I didn't realize that, Kevin. I'm very sorry. Very, very apologetic.
Didn't he read the fucking haiku? I heard him read the haiku.
Oh man.
Is this for a super chat?
Okay.
Oh, good question. I feel like it isn't.
Boxing club.
No, it isn't, because he remember he gave him super chats to see the fucking animations like in lockstep, just like when he tipped.
To be in it, and that you tore him a new one over it.
So he did it. No, yeah, I've got him on here.
Why is he so obsessed with getting stronger? One time, I spotted him outside of.
There's a few of these fuckers that literally need to just be, well.
What is it? Who is it that's after Ushi?
There's no nice way to put it. But they need to be fucking gassed, okay? Slayer's one, Game Trekker's another one, EC's the third one.
Toss you in the river. I guess I should back off for now.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I guess. I guess before he fucking rips your head off and shoves it up your own ass, you should probably lay off for now. Now, can we spar new things? Yes, finally. Let's do it. Let's beat up
Nick wants to be
Uji
gassed?
Oyama. Let's do it as fast as possible. Let's turn his head into a big, swollen, gelatinous melon oozing brain matter out of his ears.
I'm just base god, man.
Pummel his face
That's what happens when you're a base
so
god.
hard that it turns into like a squishy sponge. Like, you ever see one of those stretch balls you squeeze and it like blows up at the top? It stretches out. Let's do that to his face. Here we go. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Let's fucking fight. I don't remember how to fight. I'm just gonna mash buttons because I totally
I'll
forgot.
have to work on a gas bomb.
There you go, bitch.
Yo, gas bomb. Yeah, we'll do White Foss gas bomb. Holy shit, man.
Okay. I really don't remember how to do this. I forgot.
What gas will it be?
You just say keep your eyes
Yes.
closed?
Actually, I was working on Scud missiles, Martin. I was working on Scud missiles.
This is an uppercut. I don't remember how to do it.
Or like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is the missile that launched at the beginning of Iron Man 1? Is that a Scud missile? Right.
You piece of shit.
Mustard gas, old
I really
school.
don't remember how to do this. Ugh.
Agent Orange. Oh, going back to Vietnam.
No, I never saw the live-action Cat in the Hat movie, Derek. You wanna know why? Because the Grinch was so bad, I was like, there's no way I'm seeing Cat in the Hat. Like, the Grinch is already ruined. I'm not ruining Cat in the Hat. He's not getting up.
Okay. You are talking about fucking Dr. Seuss, right? It's like for children.
Well, I leveled up. Got higher stamina. Guts is going up. We did it. Now I could do the bike mission. See that? Just like that. Seriously.
Nuclear missile ready.
Let's just rush through these quickly and then we'll save for the night.
Let's play it by ear.
Remember, if you don't give me a target, I'm gonna assume the target's Phil. Just FYI.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh, changing target. All right, I can do that. Where is it? There's no Derek here. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait then. We'll have to wait. We can wait. Great thing about a ghost calling in a nuke. Wait, he's leaving. No, don't leave yet. Hang on. I got something for you real quick before you go. Here, look at this. All right, now you're dead.
Oh, fuck you! How'd he stun me? He barely hit me and he stunned me. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he said his final goodbye. See you later, Derek. He won't leave until Phil says bye.
everything. How the fuck do you break the block when he blocks everything?
I can only target, right, Drake? I can only target with the Nuker Fox too. AC-130 and A-10 are auto-targeting.
What the fuck?
Fair.
Why are you using
I'll put that in.
Jesus Christ.
Nuclear launch detected.
Well, you gotta stay still. There you go.
I can't dodge, I'm trying.
That's the right, Drake.
Sector locked in.
Want it on Nightbot? Play for Nightbot.
Blocks everything. He's so annoying.
It is beginning. Bye.
It's super annoying. Derek, you have a good night, man.
Alright, now he can leave. Derek is free to leave now. At DSP Gaming. Thanks for saying goodbye to me. I'm leaving now for real too. Can you say goodbye again? Can you say goodbye to Luna Mills for me? You know, I get Derek energy from Ansheng, actually. I said that Ansheng is like a Linux version of Derek. Because he's channeling that same energy in a lot of ways.
Doesn't block high at all, look.
Yeah, and Ansheng asks really weird questions.
I'm gonna run out of time. Jesus. Boring. It's boring because it's all button mashing.
He's like, hey, you seem pretty smart. Are you a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer?
Played this.
Like,
So I think I'm gonna have to, after this, I'm gonna have to
have to be one of those three things to be smart? Is that what you're implying, Ansheng? No, you don't want to know big guy.
Look, he literally doesn't block any straight punches.
Yeah, he's got bugged inputs, dude. Stop fucking abusing online lag mechanics, you fucking scrub DSP. Jesus.
This is Valkyrie 2-6 in the airspace and at your service.
What one punch?
I'm ignoring you, Dutch. Now, is he typing anything? How dare you? You must pick one smart career.
Ugh.
Is being a Coomer a career? Asking for a friend.
He's gonna get up again. Nope.
Are you threatening me, Blopper? You know, Popcoin is easy come, easy go. When you're the Fed and
Guts
Joe
has
Biden.
leveled up. Whatever
Same.
Guts does, I don't know. So what the hell are the special moves? Let's see. Triple jab, a quick triple jab that leaves no openings for a counter.
Your local
So you
shop
hold
and try to
up
play
bumper
Popcorn.
Y when an enemy attacks to counter attack, block and strike.
That's way too much
I
work
see
for me.
A and B. When they're about to attack, press A then B.
Just,
step hook counter. Okay.
Just bring in your laptop while we're restreaming, and you know,
Guard and
I'll
jab,
talk to him
block
through
and
chat.
strike. Uppercut. This is B and then A during a quick step.
Hold your laptop up to his
then
face.
B is the uppercut. Got it. Press and hold. That's right. I forgot about press and hold B. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, just tweet them. Tweet them a picture of a disgusting chicken sandwich that
EX
you
boost,
totally
wild guard.
super for realsies didn't actually eat. For realsies.
Ah, ethereal weave. Say your spirit ablaze, a spirit which chooses not to fight.
There's actually a button on the Streamlabs dashboard that can remove Popcoin from everybody, like 100%. It's like a kill everybody button, basically.
And then a Totoro.
Like, wow.
A sharp performance where you provoke an opponent.
This is like that episode of Rick and Morty where like the
When
value
opponent's
of
out of
their
stamina,
currency went from
right
1 to
thumbstick
0. I
in.
can literally hit
Okay.
that button.
So basically, block and counter hit. These moves I haven't done. Dodge and uppercut. See that? And then there's press and hold X for a triple jab special, and press and hold a B for the Todoroki blow. So I had all these abilities. I didn't realize
Look, it's this button.
because it's been so long since I did
This
boxing.
button right
I
here.
forgot them.
Reset loyalty.
So
I
next
can also
time
add to
around will be,
everybody.
when we resume, which will be in a couple
Allegedly.
days. Okay, I will be. Excuse me.
Ah,
I'll be continuing on with the boxing. Okay, we'll
The
continue
boxing.
from here and try to see if we can get the boxing going. Maybe get to the next level of the boxing. Then we can go finish the bike club, and then from there we can determine: do we want to do more boxing? Do we want to finish the dancing? Because we actually maxed that.
yeah, I don't know what he
out.
wanted,
We
Lord
want at
Slapper.
that
That's a
point.
funny thing.
So next stream we will have a lot of progress in the
If you wanted like a
clubs,
Burger
for
King
sure.
gift card or
All
something.
right? Kevin has done another super chat and says it's like a GTA stream. The boxing is the same. There was boxing in GTA.
I mean, the boxing is the Sam.
There was.
What do you mean by the Sam?
I did miss your haiku, DC. To end the night, DC posted a final haiku.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it.
Oh, DC, I don't see it, man. I'm looking all the way up and I don't see it.
And I get fucked, dumbass.
Oh, here we go.
Nope, get fucked. Piece of shit.
All right, guys, thank you. Great stream. Good progress. We're almost done with the bike club, and we're making good. There was 2 solid hours of constant progress in the side missions. That's good. We're getting there. It's going to take a while.
Yeah,
We're slow
touch that
progress every time I play. We should be able to get
Haiku,
through
more
this
like
final
Daiku.
conclusions stuff within a few streams. So thank you guys. Thanks to those who did support the stream. It was okay. I mean, it definitely, obviously, you know.
I mean, it took.
But it's better than nothing. It's better than nights we had like.
Yeah, I guess.
you know.
I guess
Thank you so
$52
much
is
for
better than
everyone who
nothing.
Did support in particular. We had Slayer, we had Ghost of Mad Max, we had Alron, and of course we had T. Holmes, all doing generous tipping tonight, and I really appreciate that, guys. All right. To everyone who chilled,
I would
thank you for
argue
hanging.
that
Thanks for the conversation.
$52 is
Till next time
a
in couple
greater
days.
number
Sound
than
good?
$0.
All right, cool.
I would argue that.
All right, everybody. So here's the deal. We're done for tonight. I'm going to upload this gameplay right
And
now.
here's the deal.
You guys will catch up if you didn't have a chance. Tomorrow it's Vice City, the first major stream of Vice City on my first stream. I certainly hope you guys will join me for that. It should be great. The new graphics, the chill vibes, the open world, the cool missions,
graphics,
and of course the music.
Chill vibes.
Music. I can't wait to rock out to 19
With my cock out.
tomorrow.
Duh.
It should be a really special stream. Remember that tomorrow night is more Halo Infinite multiplayer. I've been doing really well in Halo Infinite multiplayer, but the support hasn't been great. I hope you guys will show up for Halo Infinite and support it, because it could be a very telling stream.
Can I show up but
tomorrow night.
not
If you do
support
well,
it, Phil?
I might drop the multiplayer to do something else.
Am I allowed to show up if I
honest,
don't support
okay?
it?
So let's see how it goes tomorrow. And then Tuesday is my last consecutive streaming day of the week. It's going to be more Metroid Dread. In fact, the conclusion of Metroid Dread on that first stream. And then the late stream will be the continuation
Look at
of
this.
Lost Judgment School Stories.
Have
Sound good?
have a Xmas
Thank you, Kevin, for
and
another super chat.
happy
Have a
New
good
Year.
night. Have a,
You know it's December 5th, right?
Christmas.
Are you gonna kill yourself tonight? Is that why you're saying that now? What the fuck?
All right, guys. Thank
There's
you.
a lot of time before Christmas.
Have a good night. See you all in the AM for the pre-stream podcast. Sound good? Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Peace out. See you later.
All aircraft report.
Holy shit, how embarrassing.
Let's watch what Barry's up to.
This bullshit is a waste of my time and energy.
Ugh. Fuck off my screen, dude. Alright, we can do a little tism. I mean, we're always up for a little tism, aren't we? I mean, there's not a whole lot of tism to do, but you know how it goes. Star Fox stream went. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I don't know. Like, yeah, I can do that. I do love Star Fox 64. What did he... Wait, did he... Wait, did I have too many tips? Did he just not count a tip? You fucker, DSP. Alright, I'm gonna assume he didn't count this last tip. Slayer tipped 3 times. I know he did. We just didn't count one, right? one job, and it's to do arithmetic. Yeah, dude, he scams like every couple days. Does gamble? I'll only gamble 10k at a time. Yes, apparently there's a 10k limit that I did not set. So, don't get mad at me. Alright, let's round. Okay, let's see how our boy's doing. $39 at 75. Yeah, so it's like, this should hopefully illustrate my point a little bit better. Like, in terms of dollar per hour, he can make so little and still get a good, like a very decent dollar per hour compared to his day stream, which is like twice as long, you know? But he demands, like, he makes most of his money in terms of dollar per hour in the night stream, right? Like, look at these. 58, 68, you know, 48. Right? And fucking 92. You compare that to his like day stream, and generally speaking, it's gonna be less than like $20 an hour a lot of the time. You know? So the fact that he demands the full tips goal for a 2-hour fucking stream adds a lot to this. What's the average difference? Let's see. I'll just take like a random sample. Let's do like this. I'll take like this sample. This slice. Average is 45. So average of 45 in the night stream compared to average of 28 in the day stream. And they give it to him. Yes. Yes, they do. Willingly. I'm hoping he moves... Oh, I would love that Torchlight. I would fucking love if he went back to 200. 34 an hour is a dietitian. Big ups dietitian. I have this is kind of like a thing on the side, but I have like this is kind of like a moving average of his, like it takes all of his tips earned on like any given yeah, on any given stream and averages out against every other stream. And his average tips per stream is $149. And the median is 120. So, you know, obviously this is going to be skewed by the super giant tips, right? So the median's probably the better predictor, right? But on average, he gets 115 tips per stream. So something to note. But this is a move. This just captures data as it goes. So it includes all data from 422 onward. His high super chatted stream is 426. He gets an average of 54 per stream with a median of 43. Okay, fine. I'll reset the timer. Let's see. And all right, I lowered it back to a minute. Okay, so let's look at the tips analysis. Oh, okay. So one thing to note is I added this thing fairly recently. It's tracking on a moving basis too for the month. So his average dollar per day in tips for this month is $256. This is a 14% increase from last month, which is actually the lowest I have on record here. So we're moving in the right direction. Why do you think he wants to wage quit Halo but not Judgment? Who knows, dude? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like first of all, I don't think he's gonna wage quit Halo. I don't, but like, it's like with Metroid, right? You know, he's been pulling that. Oh, I'm nervous about Metroid. Oh, I'm nervous about Metroid. He's been pulling that every Metroid stream. We're 3 streams in. He did it this stream. You know, last stream the gimmick was like, all right, well now I want to see if, you know, the first stream we got a lot of money. Well, if I did it in order, right? First stream's like, oh yeah, people don't want Metroidvania games. What happened? What happened with Metroid? Let's look. Let's look at Metroid. This dude's such a fucking scumbag. It's funny as fuck. Okay, so first Metroid stream. Okay, he goes like, You know, hey, people historically don't like Metroidvania games. I'm super duper nervous, you know, about blah blah blah. And then he gets like $200 in tips. Okay, second stream. All right, the second stream is like make or break for me, you know, because like, you know, people showed up for the first stream, but what about the second stream? Boom, he gets $228. Second Metroid stream. Third stream, the one from today. He's like, well, I just want to see if there's like longevity, like if people want to watch me play Metroid games. Like, dude, it never fucking ends. What are you gonna do for the next one? What are you gonna do for the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one? I mean, how long is it gonna take you to beat this game? It's like apparently not a very long game, but he's stalling like a motherfucker. Yeah, Isabel. See, the first Metroid stream, he got what you might call organic support. There was a shit ton of tips, like number wise. Like I actually have it here. Wait, no, I don't. I have it somewhere else. Where the fuck do I have it? Well, I have it somewhere that tracks the number of tips received on that particular stream. But like, he received a lot of like tips, right? Which you would consider organic support, perhaps. But that was less the case moving forward. And more just like kind of more singular big tips. Like if you look at the first Metroid stream, it takes a whole fucking page. Right? That's unusual. Like look at Lost Judgment in comparison. But it's slowly been getting less and less. Which means more whale tips, more of these Game Trekker $30 tips, you know? Hope he stops playing Halo. He gets, oh yeah, seriously forbid him now. Like, oh, you bitch. Oh my god. I'm so much better, you bitch. Oh, you're shit, dude. I'm sorry. So, like, yeah, and so, you know, you've got Slayer hand holding him here. Like, where else has this dude been? 94 entries? Holy shit, really? $100 on Microsoft Flight Sim. I wonder what his message here was. Like, hey, fuckface, here's $100. Because I don't have him on record before this. This is in September. I'm like kind of curious now. A little field trip. Maybe I can find it. See, what the tips tracker does is it lets you kind of isolate, like, these types of things. That fucking airplane game. How long ago was that? Was that like a super duper long time ago? You want to find it for me, dude? Let's see. Okay. Oh, just specifically to pick the location? Oh, this is Dark Dave. What a fuck. Let's see. Okay. No one cares about DSP besides us. Yeah, I guess. That's probably true. I mean, maybe, you know, hopefully Mama Brunel still cares about her little baby pig. Was it 9 something? Yeah, would have been. Yeah, because like Slayer. Yeah, because this dude's got a lot of fucking entries here, right? 912. Yeah. Here, it's this one. Okay, so he would have been here somewhere.
Nice, there you go. On live, so we can go day to night and see the difference. All right, guys, so I am back.
Uh-huh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well. All right, guys, recording timer.
Date's up here yet? Am I on the right date? Oh yeah, I'm on the right date. Let's see.
And also, you didn't.
Come on. Okay, so it was like here, right here.
You would have thought they would have been smart. Read this in a second. You would have thought they would have been smart enough in the game.
Oh, I'll read this in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, $100 tip from Slayer0804. And he says, Phil, I've been a fan since 2011. I enjoyed your content. My suggestion for next week, Singapore. Day and night view. Places like Singapore Flyer and Marina Bay Sands are amazing.
Well, at least his story's consistent.
See the night view of Seoul the other day. We didn't, did we? We didn't have a chance, I don't think. You're right. First of all, Slayer. Thank you so very much. Let's get this up on the leaderboard.
Yep. There you go. See, you know what I've always like wondered? What I've always wondered was like, okay, so it's hypothesized that OIC kind of impersonates other people who have like active accounts, right? It would make sense in the sense that like we know that OIC has this fucking weird hard-on for doxing people and literally fucking sucks at it. OIC, you suck. We know that you suck at it. You're trash. Just like fucking everything else, you're trash. But like, so it would like make me wonder, right? So like if OIC was like impersonating this Slayer dude who has a like an actual profile, right? How hard would it be to just get in contact with the actual game tracker and be like, hey, is this you? And you'd be like, no. And like, okay, then it's OIC. You know what I mean? Like, he got doxed already. Like, he's doxed. I don't know. Like, you do that one time and you verify that that's not them, and you're like, okay, so it's clear that all of these are that fucking... are like a whale impersonator type of deal. What is this music? It's from Ragnarok Online. OST. Doxing people, yeah. I mean, you'd hope so. Well, his karma is he has to be himself. Honestly, like he has to exist as only iced coffee. That's all you need to. That's enough. That's enough fucking karma for me to know that they're not a good spot, man. I don't know. I mean, sure, if they got hit by a bus, it'd be pretty sweet, I guess. But you know. That's optimistic. Francis Slayer and Game Checker are both from Singapore. I don't know. Are there a lot of pay pigs in Singapore? I've only seen that SGD shit like one time. Why are there kids running ops on each other? I don't know, Anime Gun. I don't know. I don't know. The whole doxing thing's never been too much of an appeal for me, but like I don't honestly like people who there's people on KF whose whole deal is to dox. Like that's the thing they do, and I'm like, I mean, doxing can be seen as like a detective type of game, to be honest. Like in a sort of, I mean, in a sort of way, you know. I mean, you can argue doxing is wrong and blah blah blah, but I mean, the information they're finding is information that's technically public, right? They're not like hacking into accounts to get these docs. Stream from your Windows XP PC? Is that even possible? Yeah. We have more members than average number of viewers. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Well, I mean, it's not weird, Mario Faker. We know there's a shit ton of sock accounts at play. Like, we know there are. So it's like, oh, well, I mean, that's how. I mean, if it wasn't obvious, then you would say, well, gee, maybe there's sock accounts being made. Christ. But like, yeah. I'm gonna Wings Discord ban world docs my name and a bunch of accounts just for my Discord file after. Not swap people. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like I wouldn't. I don't think I'd be able to get into doxing just because it's a little too deep for me. But I don't gatekeep how people want to like do shit. Honestly, like it's kind of whatevs. Like if I eventually ended up getting doxed or whatever, then I'd be like, it's I mean, it's probably my fault. To be honest, like you should ideally try to keep yourself difficult to find. I mean, especially once you know the community you're involved in. Not like victim blaming people who get doxxed or anything, but honestly, it's like you're operating on the internet. You should kind of have a little bit of common sense. But like, yeah, it's there's no real like appeal to it for me myself to do, so I don't do it. Dogs looking. Yeah, there's been a couple cases where like I like found, like I feel like I found somebody, and like, you know, I didn't do anything with it. I was just like, oh, that's cool, I guess. Like whatevs. I mean, I don't get a benefit out of doxing people, so what's the point? You know, I'm not gonna like extort them or anything. Wonder what, I mean, it like makes you think what someone like OIC, why he's got such a fucking hard on for it. Just like in general, like he seems to just like do it as much as he can in general. Like weirdly enough, you know, you see people like Nigel or like Shiro, they have kind of like a code that they operate on, it seems like, in terms of like who's worth doxing, who isn't, you know? Like, basically, people get doxed in terms of their relevance to ESP, that type of thing. But OIC seems to just be trying to fucking hit everybody as much as he can, that type of thing. It's kind of on that same level as, like, Superhound. No? Clout? No. Yeah, I guess. But that's the thing proper, it's like doxing clout, like random doxing clout's kind of... I mean, in general, the quote-unquote danger of getting doxxed, I feel like a lot of it ends up being just like, if you're revealed to be some sort of degenerate person type of thing, you know? Because, I mean, look at DSP, he's like fully doxxed, right? Like, completely doxxed. His entire family is completely doxxed too, but he seems to be surviving just fine, you know? Because all his cards are already on the table for the most part. The shit that you can't get to is behind, like, two-factor. And if it isn't, then the bank leaks happen, you know? So. Yeah, and that's the thing, Crisis. When it's a pay pig, specifically, they're always a degenerate, like, basically 100% of the time. Yeah, exactly, Carl. I mean, for me, what I'd be worried about if I got doxxed, I guess, is if, like, my employer got harassed or, you know, that type of thing. That's really it. Everything else is whatever. Like, if you found my docs, it's like... I'd be like, okay. Yeah, and we know he's playing champ. Yeah. Like, even the stuff we're speculating on with him, it's like... it's pretty much known already, right? I go find peace and ask if I'm his close personal friend. Yeah, proper. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, again, if you find something that's cool, I mean, I get it. A little cool, I guess. For sure. There's anything I can play while we wait for this stupid thing. I don't know why I'm waiting for this thing, honestly. And it's like you have so many games, and it's like I don't want to play anything. That's always the problem, though. Yo, what about a Sid Meier's Pirates stream, dude? Game's fucking sick, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it gets to the point where it's like actual paralyzing. Right. That would even rock. There. It's here. So. This, I do this, turn this. I'd install it. Big Z. It's gotta be small, right? That's small. Real name is Tony Baloney. You live all alone. Oh, feels bad, man. Yeah, at this point, like, I have no interest in these fucking people. Like, I think the main kind of desire to know, kind of like, for example, who like OIC was several months ago. At this point, he's just, it just honestly, it kind of just doesn't fucking matter anymore. It really doesn't. That's my take anyway. Oh shit. Oh, good thing I muted the desktop audio because that game is fucking loud. Oh, I think it crashed. Cool. Let's see. Oh my god, are any of these in, like, the right resolution? Like, anything? This? Okay, so nothing's in the right resolution. Okay, well that's not gonna work then. Great. And quit. Go fuck yourself. Snowcrawl been in detractor chats lately. I have not seen him. It's a Chrono Cross, nah. Chrono Cross really needs a remake to happen. Yeah, I feel like he's outie, honestly, at this point. I had my doubts at the beginning, but it's been a while at this, you know. It's been a while now. Like, yeah, I mean, when he left, what, like, fucking, like Halloween, I think, right? Yeah, 10:31. Yu-Gi-Oh? This. Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Why is this on here? This doesn't look that old. I mean, it's kind of old. I'm not scamming you. Mario teaches typing. This is a DOS game? I feel like I've played this before. Some viruses to download? No, it's myabandonware.com. Oh yeah, there was a there was like a it was an Amazon trail or something, wasn't there? Yeah, there was an Amazon trail. I was talking about it and I remembered it. I think it was an Ants chat. Does this work? It's fucking playable. But what happened if I tried to install this? Something horrible? Three megabytes. Byte version? Oh, Jesus, it's fucking loud. Why are these games always so goddamn loud? The hell am I watching? What is this? Okay. I am the Jaguar of the Inca King. Okay. I can read pretty fast. You don't have to take forever. We are sick with a fever. We need medicine that only you can bring. Okay. Follow me back in time through the blue mist. I don't think I will be doing that. Up the Amazon River to rescue my peeps. I don't think you should do that. But okay. Whatever. Start a new quest. Two guides have been waiting for you. They have valuable information for you. Journey up the river. I'm taking Isabel, dude. Is she hot? How do I do? Click here? What the hell are these things? I can't read hieroglyphics. How are we doing? We are doing fine. Okay. Okay. Adios. Okay, adios. What about the rest of the shit? What is this? Like, what is this supposed to be? Okay, where am I going? Oh my god, I don't know what's happening. Alright, whatever, let's just go and die, I guess. Alright, let's go on the river! Hooray! I've played this before, and I don't know how to play it now. Find some cinchona and bring it to the Inca King. Okay. What is happening? Oh my god, what am I doing? Am I moving? Nice. resolution. I feel like I'm like on Blooper's fucking computer right now. Come on. Am I moving? I can't tell if I'm moving at all. Like, I'm paddling. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. We've reached the Zinga River. Dude, what the... How are we doing? Traveling for 4 days. We're going at a strenuous pace. Our rations are normal. Our health is good. Is your health good? Like, if I'm dying, are you gonna abandon me? What's this do? What is today's date? 1946. Dude, we're like draft dodgers or something. Oh wait, 46 the war would have... Yeah, the war pretty much ended already, right? 46? Alright, sure, whatever. You want to trade? Wait, what do I have? What are my items? I have 10 machetes. We are time travelers? Oh. I have food. 10 vests. 30 lanterns. 2 tents. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. What the hell's a Barbasco? I don't know what this is. What am I trading for? Here, I'll give you food. Okay, fine. Go to hell. Oh god. Can I like... Can I eat stuff? How do I like... What does this do? What does this button do? What was that? Wait, what am I... What? Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I doing here? Am I, like, taking pictures of stuff? This? What should we do with this? Identify it. I don't know what... I don't know this. You bitch! Look it up? Okay. Oh, for the love of God. Well, it's not a mushroom, I don't think. Is it this? Philodendron. Kinda looks like this. Okay. Alright, so if I identify it, do I get to, like, eat it or something? Oh, fuck you and your photo album. I'm, like, looking for something to eat, I thought. Why am I even here? Okay. Oh, what is happening? Can I, like, eat these? What are these? Click. Click. I know what this is. It's some sort of passion flower. You bitch! Fine, fuck you. Okay, what does this do? What do I do? Poke it? Poke? Dude! I was right on it! Fuck is this? Stingray? Can I eat it? Edible? Yes, but it can be dangerous to try to catch one. Well, I caught one. Okay, can I eat it? Like right now? You... Dude! You already caught it! Like, you had it at the end of your spear. Wait, can I, like, just catch, like, a billion things? We need to get moving along. Okay. You can only fit 136 pounds in the canoe. Alright, whatever. Oh shit, go this way, I'm gonna crash. Yeah, let's eat a lot of food. Here. Keep going. What the hell's this? Are these whirlpools? Oh my god. I don't know what this is. What am I playing? I'm playing Amazon Trail. Great. Great. Alright, whatever. Okay, great. I'm going into another goddamn tsunami. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, well, I think we're just about done with this. Let's see. Alright. Ah, good, the Daily Fap. Yo! Oh my god, look at that thumbnail, bro! Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to watch it. Let me turn up the
wrap for Sunday. Yes, today was Sunday. December 5th, 2021. Good day today. Pretty good streaming day. Third day of Metroid Dread fun.
Yes,
and the support continued. I have zero complaints yet again. 3 straight days of outstanding support that I've been playing Metroid Dread. No surprise I didn't beat the game. A lot of people saying, "Oh, Phil will beat Metroid Dread in 3 sessions." That game is so short.
Go, girl.
I didn't beat. I knew I wouldn't. I'm an interactive streamer. What you got to realize is that when I play these games, I have a lot of extra stuff going on that you guys don't. In particular, I'm talking with my audience. I'm interacting. I'm updating the leaderboards. I'm having fun conversations, which is fine. I love that interaction, but it definitely holds up the gameplay.
Look, I'm gonna be real here, okay? What the fuck? I'm gonna be real. Okay, these little things right here, they gotta go, man. Hey, you gotta get rid of them. What the fuck, man? They look so weird.
Maybe if I was just playing the game nonstop with 0 interruptions and no interactions, I would have beaten it by now. But we're 9 hours in and I haven't beaten it yet. Some people are basically like, yeah, looks like one more major stream and Phil's going to wrap it up at this point. Today, surprisingly enough, in Metroid Dread, not as challenging as the last stream. The last stream I fought a couple bosses that were kind of cryptic and
annoying. Looks so bad.
This time around, I fought a lot of mini bosses
so fucking
that were
bad.
challenging at first, but I pretty much figured them out. There was actually a fight against 2 different mini bosses at once that I figured out within a few tries, no big deal. And even some Emmy fights, like today, without spoiling, there were some situations where the Emmy was kicking my butt, and then I like did an amazing boss by now.
Like
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Wait, I just I'm pointing.
It yet. Some people are basically like, yeah, looks like one more major stream and Phil's gonna wrap it up at this point. Today, surprisingly enough, in Metroid Dread, not as challenging as the last stream.
Yeah,
the last stream
it's
I
like
fought
completely
a couple bosses that were kind of cryptic and annoying.
Like it doesn't
This
blend
time
into
around,
it.
I fought a lot of mini bosses
like
that were challenging at first.
Dude, this looks. Oh my god, this looks really bad. Like this thing.
There was actually a fight against 2.
Sorry, I know it's like super autistically looking, but it looks so bad, man.
At once that I figured out.
Like I didn't look at this very hard until now.
And even some Emmy fights, like today, without spoiling, there were some situations.
Like, why can't he just get rid of it? Like, okay, like he needs it to make a goatee, I guess. Like he needs to connect it, I guess, but like it's like a landing strip, dude. Okay, you've got to rethink your strategy here.
Where the Emmy was kicking my butt, and then I like did an amazing reversal of fate counter move and got out of it, and people were like blown away. They were, oh my god, that was so epic and cool to see Phil do that. Because
wow, epic and cool. That's exactly what I said.
In the game, and apparently I'm not. And I'm kind of turboing through those parts, so people are impressed with
all
that.
of his facial hair is. I mean, it's completely asymmetrical, just like as it is, you know. Because like like, I mean, he's thinning out like more on this side than on this side. It's like he's got like a giant gaping hole right here, you know. But there's like the hair's trying to hang on this side compared to here, right? Like it's thicker on this side. Like this just this tiny little bit, okay? Like this is dying. You're like a dying plant, dude.
Through those parts, so people are impressed with that. I love the game. I can't wait to play it more on Tuesday and finish it up, okay? So that stream was great. Tonight's Lost Judgment stream, the good news is we made giant progress in the school stories. We're almost done with the bike club. Had to do a detour because they don't let you just keep doing it. Then I had to go to do some of the boxing club. I unlocked a couple other clubs, so we're getting there. I would say within another 2 to 3
I need to get the markers up, John.
Of Lost Judgment, we might finish all of the school stories.
I wonder if there's like a
we got to finish
that'd be cool.
The bike club, finish the boxing club, finish the robotics club, one stage of the dancing club, whatever this stupid.
What he needs to do is lose enough weight to get a chin again, and then just shave that fucking hair off, maybe.
Now, that may sound like a lot, but some of these can be beaten very quickly, and others is like just a few grinding matches that I need to get through. Like boxing club, each match is what, 5-10 minutes tops. I could probably get through boxing club in less than a stream. Okay. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, I second Charlie Chaplin, dude.
About it. Now, support on the Lost Judgment stream was slow. I expect that. Okay.
Then why do you beg so much?
I expect that on Lost Judgment. It's a game I've been playing for over 2 months. Thank you to those who are continuously still showing up for those streams and supporting them as much as you are. It would be great to have more, but there's not much you can do about that. And it continues on Tuesday night. Tomorrow, okay, is going to be very interesting because tomorrow we get the first major stream of GTA Vice City Definitive Edition. Gonna see for a giant stream how this game actually operates in the modern day on modern consoles. A lot of people have said that Vice City has a lot of problems. I guess we're gonna see, but I'm stoked because number one, 1980s, the music is gonna be so cool to be singing this music with you guys and just.
Yo, he's gonna be singing like a motherfucker, isn't he? Hope Frog's got his SOS ready.
Chilling with you in Vice City again. Some of the missions, right? Are they going to be as difficult as they used to be? Are they easier now? We're going to find out. The graphics, the game looks like a completely different game with these modernized graphics. It just really does. So I'm stoked. I hope you guys will join and support my stream of Vice City tomorrow in the mainstream slot. The late stream tomorrow night is Halo Infinite. Now listen up.
Listen up. Listen up, everyone.
This is a make or break stream for me.
Oh, fuck yourself.
I've enjoyed playing Halo Infinite twice a week the last couple of weeks. I'm getting better at the game. I'm getting kill streaks. I'm actually at the top of the leaderboards most of the games that I'm playing.
I don't care. Why would that matter if I gave you money or not?
When I'm playing this game, the support is actually slower than when I'm playing Lost Judgment. And it's a new game, brand hot.
So what?
Game, the biggest multiplayer game out right now, and people are telling me they want to see it. People are attending the streams. But if people don't support the streams, I can't continue to keep playing this game.
I am a business.
Okay? So, Monday night, let's see how Halo Infinite goes. If we get a good amount of support, then I'll continue to play it twice a week and try to get better at the game. If not, I'm going to strongly consider maybe doing something different.
Do it then, bitch. Fucking do it.
You guys want to see and we'll support. So let's see what happens.
They condemned Criminal Origins or whatever the fuck.
People do show up and support because I want to keep playing Halo. So let's see what happens Monday night. I really people do show up and support because I want to keep playing Halo Infinite. I love the game. I liked it, but I can't play it twice a week if the streams end up being the slow streams of the week, okay? As I've already stated, Tuesday it's going to be the conclusion of Metroid Dread and more Lost Judgment. I'm off from streaming on Wednesday, but when I come back on Thursday, it's the premiere of the Halo Infinite campaign, which a lot of people have been wondering if it's any good. We're going to find out firsthand, okay? That's really about it for the Daily Wrap. There's a lot of new things going on. For example, there's a new profile picture. There's a new watermark on my videos down here.
Wait, what are you pointing at? I don't see anything.
There's a new overlay that I'm now using for the pre-stream podcast.
Is it because I have an ad blocker?
Really neat. Look at all these different ones.
Oh, goody. Let's see them. Okay, let's just run them on by. These got 7 of them, right? All right, so we got fucking like old ass looking brick with this fucking M's way too big still. Okay, what else we got?
All these different ones that I can use.
Okay, we got a REEstream podcast. We got a Mega Man and a Ryu, and they're on like a building, I guess, and some sort of column, and Okay. Like, okay, so like, what am I looking at here? Is this like a screen? Is this like a bridge connecting two buildings?
That I'm going to be using every day for the pre-stream podcast. So a lot of cool things that are making this
Where's the rest of
look
it?
better.
Better?
If you're wondering why I'm not giving shout-outs to the people making this artwork, they specifically contacted me behind the scenes and asked me not to. They said, please, just keep our names out of it. That way we can't get harassed online.
Our names?
So I'm doing that, okay?
More than one person made that?
That's really even worth talking about. When I was playing Metroid Dread, people were contributing a lot.
Wait, is this when he's going to bring up the stationary incident?
Which I really appreciate. And the animation kept popping up of Jingle All the Way. This is when Arnold Schwarzenegger, the movie, punches a Santa in the face, okay? It's a silly animation. So I made a joke about, like, being Phil Schwarzenegger, and then I combined, I was like Philzenager, you know, combined.
No fucking way! Dude!
Face, okay? It's a silly animation. So I made a joke about, like, being Phil Schwarzenegger, and then I combined, I was like Philzenager, you know, combining Phil and Schwarzenegger. So I did that, and all of a sudden, the idiots on the stream who like to cause drama and are half trolls say, did you hear what Phil said? He said a racist word. Like, what? No, I didn't. If you actually watch the stream, you hear, I never did. It's what you're saying never happened. What you're trying to do is try to take something out of context to what actually happened on the stream, just like what they tried to do on Twitch many months ago when I was playing Returnal.
Let's bring it back to Twitch.
To say I said something I didn't do. Now, here's
the
the thing.
What's the thing?
On Twitch, the moderators are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Your mods are?
A bunch of dumb kids.
You mean the admins?
Here to do the work. So the moment a video gets flagged on Twitch for something,
hold on. Okay, in kind of out of he's presumably talking about the admins, not the moderators, right? So like you can kind of take this out of context and like make it sound like his mods are fucking loser
dumb kids who volunteer Twitch. The moderators are a bunch of fucking
like here maybe, like just by itself, like his moderators
on Twitch.
Okay, so it's just like starting from here.
The moderators are a bunch of fucking idiots. They're literally a bunch of dumb kids who volunteer to do the work.
Yeah.
So the moment a video gets flagged on Twitch for something, they fucking take down your channel, which is what happened to me. I had to dispute it, and then they removed it and said, oh shit, sorry, that was a mistake. You really didn't say that. Okay? I guarantee you these morons right now
Janny's work for free. Phil's Janny's work for free.
Even though it didn't happen. They're literally taking it out of context to make it sound like something I didn't say.
They're
morons, so they can go fuck themselves. I don't care about that. If you hear a little bit of white noise about it, they can go fuck themselves. Nothing's going to come of it. YouTube is not going to shut down my fucking channel for something that didn't happen. Okay?
he's again, like I said, this is bothering him. He's defensive about, he brought this out of nowhere, right? Because it does bother him. He's concerned. This is him coping. This is his copium.
Don't have to worry about it. That's the difference. Honestly, that's the major difference between YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, you always got to walk on fucking eggshells when you're over there. Because God forbid you say something that sounds like something else that you didn't even say. You get in trouble for it. On YouTube, they don't fuck around with that.
That ban, by the way, Phil, it got reversed pretty quickly. It got reversed super duper quickly. So I don't know what you're bitching about, TBH. You know?
I'm not kidding you. I have zero worry about it because it didn't happen. The stuff that they're saying happened. They're just drama queen bitches, and they can go fuck themselves.
Great.
So.
Well, Twitch is full of drama queen bitches, and they can go fuck themselves.
Have a good evening. See you in the morning for Vice City. On your channel, which is what trolls say. He made a joke about like being Phil Schwarzenegger. And then I combined, I was like Philzenager, you know, combining Phil and Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I know he does. And it was, you know, like all you gotta do is look at fucking, you know, like anyone else's video, like a Bloppers video. Wherever it is. Blopper.
Fiddle's a nigger, right? Fiddle's a nigger. Fiddle's a nigger.
Mm-hmm. He said it. Like again, it's whatever, okay? This isn't the thing that should get him banned. All the other shit is the thing that should get him banned. But I really do love how fucking salty he is about it. I hope he, like, listens back to it. I really hope he does. Because, again, this is him taking himself too goddamn seriously. That's the thing, you know? Like, he should laugh. This is something he should laugh about, honestly, because it's kind of funny, right? I would like to think that if this happened to me, I would laugh about it and not flip the fuck out, honestly. I would hope that that would be the case. Because, yeah, it's an obvious fuck up, dude. Like, you just look at the context. But no, he makes it worse by, like, being such a little baby bitch about it. Seriously. Wait, is that what he typed that? Oh, he did. Great. The Daily Wrap. Why doesn't he put fucking episode titles on these pieces of shit? Metroid is great. Lost Judgment grind. And I did not say that. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Is he by the way, like, I know he's giving episodes to these fucking dumbass things. Is he like... Oh, he is. Okay, so not only is he giving them episode names, he's actually titling them too. Goody. Very topical. No, he's a super salty boy about this thing. So many, I swear to God, so many of his problems would be fixed if he just stopped thinking he was such a big fucking deal. That's it. That's all he needs to do. Okay, learn to laugh at yourself, Phil. If you learn to laugh at yourself, it would solve like 80% of your problems overnight. I'm serious. The other 20% is your fucking crippling gambling and alcohol addiction. Like, even his pay pigs, like, you can tell by the way they type that they don't need him to be this fucking hard-ass whatever he thinks he is. You know, super tough guy, I'm the best, and yet, still strangely, I go into clown mode every single day, you know? Like, they're okay with him not taking himself so seriously. They're okay with that. They want him to do that, I think. That's the vibe I get. So... literally the only thing preventing him from doing that is his ego, I guess. You know? Yeah, his ego and his narcissism. Exactly. It's his solution is so fucking simple. It's so painful how simple it is, you know? And that's just another piece of his, like, tragedy, on top of the fact that, you know, he had at one point he had everything he could have wanted. He just, like, focused on the business, buckled down, actually put effort into it, tried to see where the trends were taking him. But no, he just sat on his fat ass and just did the same shit over and over again and just, like, hoped it stuck. Okay, paying him to play dress up. You guys are telling him streamers who dress up our shells. Oh, yeah. Stop whining. I will never stop whining. I'll probably stop whining eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I've been whining through most of my life. Playing more DOS games? I'm probably gonna sign off here in a bit. Some work I need to do. All that good stuff. But yeah, you know how I ramble. But keep it in your pocket for the next REEstream, because, like, I do need something to do between waiting for the daily FAP and the end of the stream. I've somehow, like, resigned myself into watching these every time, but they are pretty funny. Again, they're kind of like a condensed pre-stream. They're like the same energy as a pre-stream with all the really, really extra irritating shit removed, you know? But yeah, keep it in your pocket, Chauncey. What's it called, by the way? Just so it's like I can prompt my brain to remember it. Maybe I'll look it up just to see what it's about, that type of thing. Maybe see if I can actually fucking play it on my computer too. Let me go to the screen. We'll sit here for a little bit. The Secret Island of Dr. Quandary. Yeah, write that on my little board here. Dr. Okay, cool. Makes you think what he says outside of the office. His life is basically his office, you know, if you think about it. Right? Because it's like, what does he do outside of his office? Exactly, you know? Like nothing. Like everything he does is he probably can do in his office, otherwise he's like laying on a couch or something, you know? I don't fucking know, man. But anywho. About it for me. We'll be catching you guys again soon. I think he's streaming this shit again on Tuesday, so I'll definitely be back on Tuesday for that. Once again, appreciate you guys sitting and chatting with me. See you again soon. Have a good night. Peace.